this button, and then we're recording, and we're live. Click this button, and then we're on screen. Yeah. Yeah. So, it's been a hot minute since we played. Does anybody have a hey, remember that time win that they would like to share?
Let's see.
Hey, remember that time we
Also, that bucket is directly covering you. You can put it like where his cup is. Or that works. Uh-huh.
I forgot about the sick riff killer. That was a good one.
Remember
that? Remember the sick riff killer?
Hardly.
Yeah.
I didn't see one stab.
Nope.
The crimes he could have committed.
That's like the antithesis of what you want for a rogue. Like, the last thing you want when you make a kill is for somebody else to yell, "Free bird!"
We leveled up. Remember when we leveled up? Remember when
Yeah.
you guys were like, let's kill a god, and then you were like, actually, maybe that's a bad idea.
And I was like, fuck that noise. And then they were like, our friends were like, oh shit, we're in trouble. I'm like, fuck my asshole. Okay, I guess we're doing this.
We made it.
That was a great idea.
Do you remember when we buried the remains of a god in the
idea.
ocean and shit?
Are you
That
sure
was
it didn't
cool.
look that way when he was confronted with her?
It wasn't a god. It was a merid. It was a genie.
No, I mean the staff.
Oh, that remains.
It was a god to them. And who am
I was talking about the staff
to judge
in the
their
bottom of the
gods
ocean.
It was
when I don't worship their gods. So
it was significantly closer to a warlock patron that didn't give them any powers.
Remember when we
Are you
found out
suggesting
that
what is a god
Atosh
to
might
a
have actually
non-believer?
been here for
Yes.
a really long time?
No, he has been here for a really
What
long
are we here
time.
for? Just
And
to suffer?
I know, but when I confronted him, he was like, yeah, time's relative, or whatever. That's what you said.
I did.
That look you gave was just like, I'm sorry, what? Excuse me?
I
beg
put one of
pardon?
the receipts. I thought that was gonna get forgotten.
No.
Okay.
Hey, anytime I play a character that has any kind of intelligence, I take notes for a reason.
I have taken no notes.
No, that's a lie.
I remember when Farmer Dan got this really fucking sick sword that apparently drained some of his life force, but that's not really important right now.
I don't remember.
I said right now.
I don't remember any
It
of
definitely
that.
belongs at the bottom of the ocean, but...
Yeah, I would rather have the staff. I ain't gonna fake.
Then the sword?
Wait, I don't remember anything
Wait,
about
what?
draining life force. I just remember a cool sword.
I completely forgot Katz was gonna display
Y'all
That's
don't know
shit.
that it drains my life force.
No, I
He
don't.
spook you?
I was.
That's why, by the way, there's
All
no
you
music
see
tonight
about
for
it
exactly
is
that
it's a
reason.
fancy sword.
Oh.
I don't trust that sword.
Probably not wrong for that.
I mean, if you want music, I can pull out a shitty flute playlist.
No.
Damn it.
Yep. We gotta kill a guy. It be like that sometimes.
You do.
Couple of guys, I think, even.
We're gonna find him, and we're gonna stick it straight in the fucking culo.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
So, the last time we played, what had happened was, you were with the pirate Oko, helped him get the book. He helped you by giving you transport to get the sword. He took his giant cut of the treasure, did in fact leave you the boat, I believe, the folding boat. And you guys decided, rather than assisting him with messing with the Yatura outright, you decided that southwest is the direction you wanted to go, towards the city of Cyroth, so that you can still follow the trail, presumably of your brother, but also potentially fuck with the Yatura while you're there. No leads at all as you go this way. However, one of you is from the city and does know a little bit more about it. So I'll say prior to departing into Mist, he imparts on your knowledge into your knowledge that Cyroth is a mercantile city. They import and export most of the goods in the Rhea Consortia. And it is the only port city in the entire country. And so there's a road that leads northward. get the map. There's a road that leads northward out of here. That is actually, so this dotted line is actually a really well-made road that goes all the way from here to the capital city as well as to Matolo. In order to get the things that come out of the ocean into Rat Consortia proper.
And just to, for my orientation,
Yes.
is the bay on the right or the left?
The bay is on this side.
Cool. Neat.
To the east. So, the other thing that's notable about Cyroth is that, I think I actually wrote this slightly incorrectly. Yeah, I said thunderstorms are coming on the south side of the city. Correction, it's like more towards the Serpent Spine, right about here. So it's actually like west of the city.
Okay.
You've never been out that way. However, you do know that people do go that way to go to the city of Kima. It is a precarious journey, and it's one that usually people take with a guide to get them through the Serpent's Trail because of different sinkholes and different storms that have been happening in there.
Is the Serpent Spine like the only way that I guess what I'm trying to
It's
say is
yeah.
why the fuck wouldn't they just go around that shit?
The Serpent Spine is essentially a very, very, very large dune of sand that going above it, like onto the dune and crossing it like a bridge, is actually the safest way. There's a due to the thunderstorms that are on the south side of the Serpent's Trail, Serpent Spine. I'm sorry. There's an exorbitant amount of wind that seems to keep the sand from falling in, like leveling back out.
Yeah. So I guess it's probably not.
And so, and then to the north side of it, this structure holds all kinds of beasts of burden that don't particularly like people to be in their area. So, the safest and easiest way to go across to Kima is either to go all the way around with a small boat.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can
and that's
do this
you,
or like
you
that.
certainly can do that, but it's far less common.
Yeah.
And the other and it's known to be pirated. You know what you also can't really get, so like Kima's not known for its glory, right?
No.
They are a very small city on that side of the spine that again the major port city is Cyroth, and on that side of that whatever Florida is, what is that called?
Golf.
No, the thing that sticks out of a continent. I don't remember what it is.
A peninsula?
Yeah, that peninsula that is where Fellfield is located.
Oh yeah, we all remember our third grade geography.
Not me.
Over on this side of
Not
the
fucking me.
Not all of us.
Everything west of that side is basically piracy, and so it's much harder to import the goods from that side. On top of that, there is an island in that gulf on that side that makes it so that you would also need a smaller boat in order to actually go to that city proper by ocean. And then even then, they don't have a formal dock or anything, so you'd be beaching your boat and then have to push it back out.
So why the fuck does anybody go there then?
Kima is there's I don't know whether you'd know. Give me a history check. I'll say at advantage. No, and the only reason why is because you're not even from this planet.
Yeah, he's from the sky.
History check,
You
25.
can see everything.
25. Okay, so you do know that Kima is primarily the place in which people get gold and other such precious minerals.
Oh.
It's also it serves as a research site for Fellfield, which is a quarry with these minerals that might be useful, but they haven't yet determined whether or not it is. And so what they did is they put a city close to it, but not into it, so that if it is dangerous, they're not on top of it, and if it's not dangerous and it's usable, they're
So they
close.
just dropped it nearby and hoped.
Yeah, and they were like, please be worthwhile. There's gold here. Maybe that shit's worth something too.
And so far it happens to be.
And so far it's still in the air, so whether or not it's useful.
Still in the air. Got it.
Is being researched still to this day. It's not useless, potentially dangerous. They're still working on it.
There's much yet to be seen.
The city of Cyroth is a general blue tint all throughout the city. There's a lot of... It is called the Azul City. And all the ribbons, most of the jewelry that you'll see people wearing, a lot of the people just wear the color blue.
My people.
All the banners are blue. Everything that you see that's fabric is more or less a shade of blue. It's not all the same shade. It's kind of like all of your shirts.
Yeah.
And
We are blue.
I think that's all.
So
And then
wait,
the
my
last thing
brain's
he'd
all
probably share too is that his mother opened the Arcana Abyssir. And I don't know if you would share more than that about that whole situation. It's up to you.
I figured I'd elaborate more once we get there.
Okay. That said, you are continuing across the bay in your cloud form, and so you're going to kind of, when you're at Build Trap, you're kind of going from like a bit on the northern side, and it's going to be easier to find the city staying close to like, instead of flying all the way around that way, flying this way and then following one of many roads that leads to Cyroth. Unless you guys would like to fly a different way. It's also slightly the more direct, other than like instead of like cupping the coast.
Maybe we land in the forest, my God.
Could.
I can't say anything. I'm
Well,
I don't know. You're right.
fair enough. I need to know the pathing if you're going on that side or what the plan is to get there.
This is your deal, dude. Path me, daddy.
Is it his deal?
I thought we were following him.
Path me, my daddy.
If you're following me, you're fucked.
Alright, so
I mean,
is it
sorry.
just like, where am I going?
Yeah, so you guys are going to the city of Cyroth. Are you going like to stay along this coast the whole time, or are you gonna go the most direct and then go the pathway?
I'd say most direct. Yeah, let's just get there.
It is for what it's worth. This is actually hard to get lost because you're coming in off the bay, and then you pretty much immediately see roads, and you can actually see the great road that this is. That's a lot of merchants travel across it a lot of the time because again, this is the only port city. They import and export everything through this country.
Let's take it over.
People have tried and
Absolutely
they've
not.
absolutely failed. This main road is heavily
That was only half.
this main road is heavily enforced, but the side roads are less so. People have successfully done stand-ups in those places, but not the main road that the autobahn of Cyroth doesn't get touched, right? That's the fucking main road. They've invested a lot of the resources to making sure the resources don't get taken on their way from or to the capital city. So, if you are flying in this way, in the most direct route,
Yes.
I know you're all cloud people, but what is the high passive perception here? Because your senses are still a thing,
Yeah,
which is
probably.
fucking weird.
Not me.
Passive
18.
perception.
I know
17,
I was
18,
16.
pretty sure I'm not
17,
the
18,
highest.
16.
Elysian 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple of you see this, and
I was
it's
gonna say, like, I
it's
usually
pretty
have,
easy with your little mix match
16's
of
pretty
like
good for me.
flying slightly this way to like try to get people's attention while you're doing this that you've done before. It's up to you if you do that here. I would say if you have above a 16, you would see this. That on the road, there appears to be a woman and a man that are like it seems like one of them might be hurt, and they're lying on the road, and the other one is like trying to cover them up. And above, there are very large like vulture-like birds. From this distance, is what they appear to be.
No, but Duke would fly down towards them, as he does, and hope that everybody else is following.
I've never fallen unconscious in wind form.
Yeah.
You're the first character
Where we
I've
going?
ever-
It sounds like we're going in, baby.
I believe so.
Big old bird things, huh?
So, as you fly close enough,
That's
you
saving.
realize that these vulture-like beings are not vultures. They are harpies. They are bird women that are in fact circling above this couple. You get closer, and it, on your bird's eye view of mist as well. They're flying about 40 feet off the ground
Harpy's eye
in
view.
circles, and there is in fact a man and a woman. The man seems like he's the hurt one. He's got a gash across the chest, presumably by those talons, and the woman is presently has like a large stick and is presently like trying to anytime they would swoop in close, she's trying her best. She clearly is out of her element in this fighting, but anytime any of them swoop towards it, she gives like a swipe at them to try to keep them away.
We gotta go in and help her. Yeah. Come on, Batuk, me and you, let's
Are
go.
there bushes nearby?
We're going in.
So this is about here,
Okay.
closer to the city. So yeah, there's a tree line to your north, and then farther south, there's like
What's the closest tree line to this conflict?
probably
How-
40, 50 feet.
I'm gonna be like I'm gonna take my gaseous ass down to that tree line and start apparating behind the tree.
Me too.
How long does it take for us to turn into not mist?
I think a minute.
Is it a whole minute?
It's a
It's
minute.
a whole minute, bro.
A minute.
So when they're both dead, I mean,
But I mean, could we help
Distract them.
obscure?
Ah, gas.
Not particularly.
Ah, cloud.
I was-
we're Misty Boys.
I mean, we're not a full fog, but maybe just enough to.
Or just
Shit,
like
why is it
Help
really
keep
windy
her
when we're
alive
trying to
until
attack
we-
them?
I mean, you tell me what you're trying to do. Anything's possible.
I want to materialize above them in the air, like directly above one.
Oof. Dropping in. Where we drop
Yeah.
boys?
My goal is to
Yeah.
be cloud in between them while I work on to
The
materialize,
factory.
and hope that I can give some kind of protection in terms of a disadvantage, some cover. I don't know. A light fog cloud is.
I'm just gonna roll up to a spot and start materializing.
Why does it look like Destiny?
My bush. 10, 20. Let me get 50 feet for this tree line for you.
Nice tree.
What?
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
I'm going for an aerial assault right from above.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50-ish feet.
Hopping off the battle bus, motherfuckers.
And it does kind of curve this way out.
Is this Destiny too?
But it's something about this, and I'll say, where's my bush? There it is. I'll say that
Where's my
this bush is right about there, and this road just continues the whole way through. Ignore the fact that I don't have enough road tiles. So, sorry, my numbers are in this box still from Midwest Game Fest, so give me a second.
I'll allow it.
Thanks for that.
I'm magnanimous. Or as I said repeatedly today, I'm a delight.
And you get a rough count of the harpies. Huh. There are 6 in total of different degrees of harpy. Where did that go? How's that going?
Oh wow!
Oh wow.
Just by my foot.
He just gone.
3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Oh well, I guess 7 and 8 will be the harpies. And
You should make them popcorn. Then we can eat them.
Who are we eating?
Popcorn.
Oh.
I thought I had more, but apparently I don't. That's fine.
It's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should work. So I'll just do this. And place them pretty randomly. So I don't know how best to do a minute worth of apparating
Fair.
outside of combat. So what I'm gonna say, the way this works is, you're essentially a mist for the transition period of a minute until you're flying until you're fully solid. In which case you will fall as soon as that minute is up, because I don't know how else to do that.
That's fair. I want to do that. I want to mist in a place where I will be immediately in between them and danger. It's my goal.
Yeah.
Ah.
Why would I left home to be a hero.
Hold on, let's see if I have a crit for you. And you're not.
Well, that's okay.
Almost a crit. Are you level 17 yet?
Not yet.
Damn.
Got a couple more levels.
Yeah. No.
Almost. Next level
Yeah.
will be 10.
I assume you did the
I think we
temporary
do a level up
thing.
after the session. right?
Yeah, I did the temporary hit point. Everybody's got 9 temp HP.
See, don't say that. Don't say that ever. Don't say it ever. Because every time someone says that, he pushes it off another session. I hear him fucking teach.
He's learning. Have you ever noticed that in any session that you've ever asked if you level up, you don't?
We don't.
Yeah.
Don't be
You
sorry.
figured out my fucking trick.
Don't be sorry. Be better. Let's be better.
Don't be sorry. Be better. Damn.
Fucking quoting God of War on me here.
And let me.
No, that's
do
my
this.
quote.
Okay, so
God of War.
But two-
Definitely from God
but
of
two
War.
I've
is
been saying
operating-
that shit since like 2006.
Batuk is operating in the center of it all. Are you operating?
God 6?
Are you operating
Top 6s?
more than 10 feet up in the air?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you're a monk. You don't care.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so what is? I'm not going to allow you to like time your apparating because you're just trying to not become mist. So, you're definitely not going to take any fall damage. Do you want to be right in the center with them when you land?
Yes.
Okay, and then Farmer Dan, where are you at?
Just like over there, between like 3 and 8.
Right about here, or closer?
Yeah, that's fine.
Here?
There.
Okay.
Perfect.
And you're apparating on the ground.
Yeah.
How about you? I don't know why I almost looked this way and that way.
Behind the bush.
Behind said bush,
Yep.
Dude, I was gonna ask you at a bush or a
Felix.
boulder.
It is a bush.
Hell yeah.
Get me in there, coach.
All the way in.
Full dick, baby.
Gimme.
Craig.
Fucking, I would like to be, need to be, like, by the bush here, not like, yeah,
That good?
yeah.
Okay.
So.
Where would you like Lucian?
Fucking tree line?
Sure.
Blade fire.
Yeah, I don't
Put it right over there.
4 or 6 rounds.
Yeah?
Sure.
Shit, I'm gonna have to play Lucian, aren't I?
Hey Tosh, where would you like to go?
Other side of the bush.
This side?
Yeah, on the other side of your boy. There we go. Thank you.
Far side bush.
Yes.
Okay.
Elysium does not have
Eight-ish.
temp HP because she is not here.
Got it.
And we don't reward not being here. No.
And that's the rule. If somebody's gone, they
If
don't get
someone's
the temp
gone, their
HP.
HP isn't real.
So that they're more likely to die while they're not here. I like
Yep.
it.
What's there? Where is she?
She's over here, behind the tree.
Oh, okay.
You want to live, you show up.
Oh, goddammit.
Damn. Okay. So I will need everybody to roll initiative, and I will need to roll my own initiative. And this, I'm sorry, everyone, this will in fact be a shorter session because because
Oh, no, I was my roll. Stupid. Because you gotta go pick her up.
What time do you need?
and it
to
kind
leave?
of works anyway since you have to drop him back off.
And I'm a fucking stupid dum dum that didn't do his homework.
Also true.
Yeah.
I don't do the first part of that though.
Sorry.
I did the thing where I was asked to write
I've been saying
500
that
words
for,
and I've
like,
written
over a
10,000.
fucking-
I didn't specify how many words to write.
I said
I
that
got
first.
I'm
well
not
more,
done. I
well
got
more
more
than I
stuff I
need,
wanna
and I
write.
appreciate it. I definitely,
I was
I
getting
will
kicked
take
in the
it.
dick emotionally
The
and
first one.
like with work and stuff. I'm sorry.
To be fair, I did it over several weeks, so you know it's cool, man.
I think it's like
I
the
was
very
not
beginning of the
ready when you
when
guys
he's
were
hunting
threatening
the-
to go there the first time.
Yeah.
Deer
And now we're
magic
going there.
Thing.
Yeah.
Now we're going there.
But-
And he
baby.
misses
To
it or
there.
whatever.
And
Wait,
it
so
came
there.
out in
To there.
2018,
exactly.
when that saying was invented.
No. I'll die.
About
on
what
this
time of
fucking
day is it too, by the way?
It's not quite the middle of the
I'm
day. It's a little bit
actually
into
a
the
little bit
afternoon,
upset.
but it's a little into the
Getting a
afternoon.
little
Cool.
pissed right now.
And I'm getting sorted, and I'm almost ready. I just gotta get the monster stat blocks up and available.
What time are you leaving to head out, Jay?
She said that
lot
they
of
will
shit
be
has happened
leaving
today.
there at
That's it.
9.
I'm not letting this
At
fucker
9.
go.
Yeah, which means I have to leave at 8:30. So this is gonna be a very short session. We
Oh,
probably
wow.
only have the heartbeat combat.
I have a lot more time.
shit.
Yes. Let's do this. I'm not gonna add their initiative bonuses. I'm just gonna write down their initiative.
God, who is psyched for the Last of Us show next time?
Part 2 left
two.
a horrible taste in my mouth, but that does look like a good show. I just hope they don't
Now,
fucking drug me in it.
as you are apparating, the two of you that are close enough, and maybe you. What is your perception?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
We're like a -4 to wisdom over here.
Yes,
No, intelligence is his weakest one, but
yeah, I've got
But
6 intelligence and I've got 8 wisdom.
6 intelligence is amazing. 8 wisdom's not that bad. What is
as
your?
smart as a dolphin.
And you're not proficient in perception?
No.
Okay.
You can't
He
even
hasn't
use
said that in a while.
utensils to eat.
In some cultures, that's the way to do it.
That's true.
Eat with their hands.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Their right hands.
Because the left hand is
God,
for wiping your ass.
Okay. So,
I'm a genius.
the only two people then in that instance that would notice this as you're apparating, I will allow a perception check from the both of you, an active one, to see how much you know before the minute is up, and I'll let you potentially move from where you are.
Okay. Sure.
So, a perception check from each of you, please.
24.
24.
I
Okay.
think I've got a +7.
I'm gonna wait for her result as well, and then I will tell you what you see.
19.
19. So you both, during the minute of apparating, still can't speak to each other because you're still partial clouds.
League of Legends thing?
You notice that the two people that are here, you see through the bit of cover that they have. It's illusionary, but not the best illusionary. But you notice that these two people in the road that are getting attacked are playing like they're getting attacked, and they're actually also harpies. And this is a staged ambush for not you guys, but whoever would pass by. So I will say, well, yeah,
Well,
I
this is
guess
still
it
a
wasn't meant
problem.
for you, but also you were going down the road. So I will allow you guys to move up to 50 feet away if you'd like to. But
Changes nothing.
changes nothing. Okay.
I want
assume
to
that the status
speak.
quo is
I
not
want to be
changing.
next to wherever Batuk is appearing.
Okay. So just flip-
put us
flip
in
sides?
just put us on 5 feet of each other. Yeah. These
Oh,
guys
no.
are still villains. They could hurt real people just.
They're certainly trying to.
Yeah. Get me in there, coach.
They're certainly trying to hurt real people. And what I will let you guys all know is that 1 through 4 are my stronger harpies for the gamism purposes. There's 2 different types of harpies. 1 through 4 are my stronger ones. 5 through 8 are my not stronger ones. So
Okay.
1 and 2 are 2 of my stronger ones that are pretending, because they're the only ones that can do this.
Beefier.
Yes, they are matriarchs. And with that, I need initiative rolls. Craig. Wait, I already got it all right.
20.
No, I didn't get it all.
Yeah.
Zadius.
11.
Atosh.
21.
Oh,
Wow.
Same as last time.
fucking
Felix.
max
Dude,
rolled that bitch.
17.
Farmer Dan.
18.
Batuk.
14.
And Elysian.
Oh, fuck, I didn't roll for
Yeah,
it.
I know. Multiple characters.
11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay. Z to A. Alright, so Atosh, you're first.
I'm first.
Now, you do not know... The ambush hasn't sprung yet. You only know that the people in the air are enemy. Everybody else, for all you know, the 2 people are actually being attacked still. The illusion is still there. They just are close enough to see through it. It does say that it does not hold up to any amount of scrutiny.
No scrutiny. No scrutiny. I don't know a fucking thing.
Does not hold up to close scrutiny.
Yeah.
Is what it specifically says.
How far am I away from number 3?
10, 20, 30, 40 feet?
Cool. I'm gonna cast
45
Shadow
feet.
Blade,
Sure.
and I'm gonna throw it at that one.
Okay. You can make an attack roll. And Cray, you're on deck.
26 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
That was like, holy shit! You said that way too nonchalant.
8.
Time to go.
Yep. I was like, see,
First stats a 10.
y'all about to die.
13.
13?
13 psychic damage.
13 psychic.
Yeah.
Ouch.
How many bonus actions do you get per turn? 1?
You get one bonus action
As
per
many
turn.
as you can get away with.
That is fair enough.
Really?
In the case of Axel Den, I swear
No.
to God, it was like 5 at some
I
point.
mean, you could certainly try to take more bonus actions. It's just not going to happen. You get one.
Oh.
Everybody gets one.
It's a bonus!
Anything else?
It happens in major sports more
That's
often
it.
than you think.
Cray.
Motherfucker, it's going
Great.
Spray on number 3.
Or,
Okay.
timeout. No.
That's
I mean, you used
16,
them all, buddy.
Hits.
And then get away with it. Plus
23,
Yes.
and another 16. So
All
three.
of them hit.
So-
He's just trying his best.
7 plus 7, 14
It's a respawn too.
plus
so-
7. 21 points of fire damage.
Literally the
A
perfect.
uniquely averaged
Like,
Yes.
damage dice.
they have a perfect
Yes,
record
yes,
so
yes,
far.
Is my reaction. I don't suppose my bird can get there, or can get up to number 3, can it?
Sure can.
She'll go up there and hoot hoot, and then try and get as far away. I probably won't get far because that's pretty far. But
10, 20, sorry, 10, 20, 30, 35 feet.
yeah,
How far is the movement?
60. So you said 40 feet in the air?
Yeah,
So
but
you-
you know, fly up at an angle, so it's farther than it is high.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Alright,
I said
bunch of
35?
fucking
Yeah.
protractors.
Right?
Do I need to like find the fucking
A squared plus B squared equals
Yeah.
C squared.
pulling out some fucking Pythagorean theorem in this bitch?
And your owl will be here, still slightly in the air.
Okay, so it's that one's hooted.
Yes. It is number 4's turn. As you both sink your Shadow Blade and
Excuse me.
Spit.
I know what attack you did. I just can't remember the fucking.
Scorching
As you
ray.
do both of those two things, the Scorching Ray and the Shadow Blade, that harpy in particular spins around wildly and yells angrily. Oh, it's in common. She speaks common. She yells, "There's more behind the bush! Kill them!" And
Oh no! Whatever shall we do?
that is not her turn though. It is number 4's turn.
Like the bush people that walk around. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. I'll just make
Uh,
a bush. With
She's
all
not
these
gonna make it
different
in one action, but she is gonna dash up here, and
bushes.
she's
Damn.
gonna be
Fuck.
Right in your grill.
yeah, and she's gonna be 30 feet up and 10 feet over.
But she dashed.
Yes, that is the end of her turn. Number 2's turn, which is the one that's next to both Felix and Batuk.
I'm ready.
I need every humanoid and giant within. I don't know why it says and giant.
Okay.
Within 300 feet of the of this, I need a wisdom saving throw. So everybody, I don't know why it says every humanoid and giant. I don't know.
Dude,
why
if I was a giant, I got out of like a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
this
like-
shit. Oh my
You'd be like,
God.
fuck! I need a wisdom save
Can
from
I time bitch
from
myself?
everybody. I don't know. Can you?
I think so.
Is anybody within 10 feet of me? No.
No.
Hold on. Is the bird?
No, it's actually up here, and it's not even it's 10 feet anyway.
What kind
Damn.
of save?
A wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving
Feels
throw.
bad, huh?
And what's this? Is it a screen?
After you, oh, it is. So I can.
I will let you know what it is once I know if anybody, if there's.
Cool.
I'll just.
I'm
This
gonna
will be
give
easier. The
myself
DC
a
is
14.
what?
18.
I looked. I
Did you
bitch.
time?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna time bitch.
Are you? Okay.
That was worse.
Hell yeah!
And you take the whichever one you want.
13.
And also roll for Elysian, please.
Elysian, she's a block.
and
bet.
I will
Elysian
let-
gets a 15.
She does get a 15. Yeah.
She passes.
That's
We'll let everybody know because this is easier that the DC is 14 wisdom saving throw.
Failed
So
by
who
one.
failed?
I passed.
Hold
One?
on 1 second. I thought I got a redo.
I'm trying to see if I do. 'cause
And it is not magical, so if you have any saves
It
that
was
would help
bad.
that, does not help.
Mine was real bad.
Do you have like a luck or something?
No, I thought I had something through
Psychic.
stuff. Besides uncanny dodge, but that's not looking at.
Nice.
I failed.
I just have to take the L.
You failed. You failed. Who else? Anybody? Just the two of you?
Success.
Just the two.
It's a save, so of course you succeeded. That is her turn.
That's what I'm
However,
good at,
the
for some
two of
reason.
you are charmed by Harpy number 2,
Oh, good.
and you must do everything you can to get as close to her as possible within 5 feet.
Cool.
Do.
That is her action. That is her whole turn. From a Dan.
All right, I'm going to go up hex number 1.
Sure.
Open world survival.
Yeah,
I don't know about it
and then I'm gonna take 2 swings at him.
D&D sure is that.
So I've got a 16 to hit.
Oops.
Ah!
This is just the spell hex, not the fancy hex.
Right, you
Okay.
partial warlock boy.
What was it?
16 was the first.
Yes, hits.
The second was a 27.
Also.
Alright, okay. So the first one, I do. Why am I rolling this monstrosity?
Because it's great. It's fun.
15. I do another 6
Hey,
damage.
that's a 6.
16
so I
damage.
did
Sure?
my job.
Are you sure?
I mean, there's 6 dots on it, so.
So how much damage? Did you
On the first one, 16. These are not celestial fiends, they're undead, correct?
Oh, I'm sorry. If you're within 60 feet, you have disadvantage on that saving throw. So please roll again. Batuk, I'm sorry, Batuk, Felix, and Farmadan.
I'm still good.
17.
Okay, so you fail now?
I did.
Okay.
What?
Yo, what the fuck are we doing?
Super fair.
Sorry, I just read that when I was looking for resistances for the attacks. So
I'm just
Okay,
gonna start dropping
and it's not
bombs.
celestial fiends,
Sure,
are undead?
that'll help me
it certainly isn't. It's a
probably.
monstrosity.
Okay, well, I'm gonna smite anyways.
I appreciate you
Go
asking.
for it. I'm afraid.
Is it a plane?
Or I guess it's just.
It's not a plant.
It's just fiend or undead. Celestial, I don't get bonuses.
It's about to be chicken dinner.
Well, that
Oh,
is
maybe
pretty
you are.
good.
I thought
That's
it's definitely
double
good, yeah.
8s on the smite, so that's pretty nice. So that's 16, 26, 29, plus 7. 36 damage on the second.
36?
Mm-hmm.
And then that was both, or just?
The second one was 36. The first one was.
I think you said 16 or something.
I had a 6, a 2, and a 1, 9, 7, 16.
36 plus 16 is 52.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's movement action, bonus action.
Gotcha. The next to go after Farmer Dan is Felix.
Hey.
Felix, you failed, right?
Hey.
I bombed. I had a really good roll and a really bad roll, and that just to be like that sometimes.
You do.
So I'm already as close as I can get.
So once
Okay,
we get within
so-
5 feet of them, are we?
I will let you know what happens because it's
Okay.
happening right now. She's already there. So,
Damn, I'm up there.
you are in love with this harpy,
Yeah.
and you want to please this harpy in any way possible. So,
Okay.
as you do, you're just like groveling or whatever your character's comfortable with doing with this harpy.
Yeah.
She's obviously in the midst of battle. She knows what she's doing, but she's still singing.
Okay.
Whatever you would like to do, but you have to end your turn and then make a saving throw.
Okay.
And you are charmed by this harpy.
Sure. I'll do whatever I can
One
for
more
you, my
level.
lady.
And you're still at disadvantage because you're within
Whoa,
60
whoa.
feet.
I failed on the first roll. So yes.
Hold on.
Unless
you're
it
within-
was
not
like
within 10
passes.
feet of me still.
No,
I would've-
buddy.
I didn't say that I
That's
would try
amazing.
to position myself with.
I believe you. So you could have gotten here if you would like.
Yeah, I would like to have been closer because I know that's something I can do.
I
Sure.
think that's still
Add a
just,
plus 3.
just a fail. That gets me up to 12.
Well,
12 fails.
12 do fail.
Was it to get to any harpy or move to
This
the
one
middle?
specifically.
The
Okay.
one who is the.
Because she is singing.
She's the one doing it. Okay,
Oh,
I
we
got
have
it.
glow in the dark too. That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That way you can
let's see.
play with it in the dark.
Status
It's so
update.
easy
I
to
might-
read.
Status I might not actually need to pick her up. It depends on if they're all leaving at an appropriate time. If they're not, then I need to go get her. If they are, then I don't.
Okay.
Chaos.
Felix, you failed your save. Unfortunately, that is the end of your
I
turn.
sure did.
Harpy number 1, which is actually number 5. I know that's confusing, but
We're good.
As long as you know.
As long as you know.
it's the small harpy. She's mad that you attacked her good pal, the matriarch,
Don't be sorry.
and she can fly down to this. And I'll say she's actually hovering 5 feet off the ground, flying at you. And she's also going to make an attack, 2 attacks on you, Farmer Dan.
Okay.
What's your AC?
18.
That's a 5 and a 4 on the dice, so that won't do it.
Man, it feels good to have plate back on.
Oh. 2 attacks
Oh,
with
yeah,
this,
that's
one with his
right.
claw, one with his club. Okay, no, it doesn't work anyway. Cool. After Harpy number 1 is Matriarch number 2, the one that's singing. Wait, what? What did I do? I bungled the initiative order somewhere. for sure.
Bungle. That's a word that should be used more.
Bungle.
Oh, I see what I did. I'm just gonna flip these 2. Their health haven't been hit, and I rolled them entirely randomly, so I'll just do that, and it makes more sense. So now Harpy number 2, which is this one,
If you're sure.
is also gonna fly down to you. He attacked the matron, and 2 attacks.
Fuck that bitch.
What's your AC?
Still 18.
Misses both of them.
Man, I love plate.
That's the end of her turn.
Thanks
But
for
Took.
the reminder. I
Are
absolutely
there any of them
forgot to
that are at
rewrite
ground
the
level that have
AC.
not taken a turn
Yeah,
yet?
it's like, that's the first Give me back my plate. I'm tired of this bullshit.
I thought it
Yes,
was
the one
time.
Farmer Dan attacked has not taken its turn yet. Which is
Okay.
which is on the opposite side. You're within 10 feet to do your long arm bullshit. If you want to attack somebody through somebody, I don't know if that's
You
possible.
have long arms.
So there's
Yeah.
someone between you and your target, but you're still 10 feet apart.
I can reach over their head. And
All right.
Dash them.
Yeah, give him a bop.
Are they prone? Because those were the ones that were sitting on the
They
ground.
were
like,
pretending to be for sure, but so
Okay.
it's an illusion that they did overall. None of what when you were operating, you noticed that none of what they were doing is real. They were just also ready to ambush. One of the ones is the one singing, in fact.
Okay. The one that hasn't taken a turn yet, or the one that has?
The one that hasn't taken a turn is not singing.
Okay. I'm gonna attack that one.
Yes, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the nat 20.
Cool.
So I get my extra 2d6 because they haven't taken a turn yet.
Ooh.
So there's going to be some bonker damage.
Oh, that was your damage. I was like, how did I fuck that up too? It was your attacks that hit this one
Yeah,
that
I
I
hit
marked,
one.
and then their attacks were on that one, and I was like making sure that I had all their healths correct. I did. I was like,
It's
what?
going to be
Yes.
31 magical bludgeoning damage.
31 magical bludgeoning damage. She is still alive.
And then
Damn.
I need a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
Pass.
Alright. I'm going to hit her again.
Okay.
Whack 'em.
14.
14 just hits. That is the AC.
That's going to be 13 magical bludgeoning damage.
13 on the same person?
Yep.
That will do
And-
it.
Fuck that
I
bitch.
will use a key point to flurry of blows.
So that one is
Yeah.
gone, but there's still the matriarch that's singing, as well as 2 of the regular harpies that are nearby. You could reach any of them.
I'm going to hit the singing one.
Okay. I will let you know that it is, for the sake of the game purposes, her singing is not a song. There's no way to break her concentration. She can just maintain it as a bonus action.
Got it. 15?
15 hits.
Yes.
Now, if I think if you stun her, then she would have to. She would be forced to stop singing, I guess.
So that's going to be 9 damage. And then I am going to want a con save.
Uh, 18 plus stuff, so she's going to continue to sing.
Alright, I'm going to punch her one more time
Yes.
with a 22 to hit.
Yes.
And one more con save.
5 plus stuff doesn't make it. She will be stunned.
So this one is going to be 5 bludgeoning damage.
5 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Yeah.
And let me look at this really quick. Every humanoid giant within 300 feet of the matriarch that can hear the song will succeed or be charmed until the song ends. So you know everyone is abruptly not charmed anymore because she very abruptly stops this siren's song. Wait, is she? I'm sorry. Does stun incapacitate her?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, it does. It does stun, or it does stop her rather.
Yeah.
Woo! Anything else, Batuk?
Woo!
Nope, that'll do it.
Okay. After that is matriarch number 3, which is this one that you've been blasting. She doesn't like it. 10, 20, 35.
Bless it.
This is your time to shine, bro. What do you mean?
I was gonna hide, now I can't because I'm surrounded
You
by.
can still fucking hide.
You can hide from one or the other.
Well,
You can still get sneak attack. You can still do rogue-like things. Just with pals.
She gets
Stinking. It's fine.
2 attacks
Sorry.
with her claws.
It's
okay.
fine.
I'm about to piece the fuck out of here right now. I'm
And
not
I do not have a
joking,
reaction.
dude. I'm
What is your AC?
gone,
13. I
bro.
didn't roll mage armor.
As soon
13.
as I rolled that one, for
One
my
will hit
health,
you, the other will miss.
Wow. Okay.
I started taking all the disengaging spells.
A
I
6
could.
and a 7.
It's like, oh, I gained a hit point this level.
I'm taking Step of the Wind. I get 15 movement and no opportunity
My new
attacks.
spell book is
14
get the
damage.
fuck out of here.
Okay.
That
Use
will be
level
it.
1, get the
Spell
fuck out of
book
here.
For
crowd
her.
control.
And we're on to Zadius.
2, get the fuck out of here. I will. The one that just moved over there was 3,
I'm
Yeah,
buying
and that's
this.
the one
Yes.
we've been blasted.
and 4 has
Doubling
been
down.
untouched by us.
Correct.
Okay, so I'll move.
So 4 is also, they're both matriarchs.
I'll move closer to 4, I guess, to hide
From 3.
from 3.
Okay, you don't have to move at all to do that.
Okay, perfect.
So you're good.
I'm gonna hide.
Well,
Plus, if you
yeah.
want- plus,
you
if
can
you
move
want
back.
sneak attack, I'm in her
He wants
rails.
advantage and sneak attack.
Because he's like that.
That's the way
I mean,
we
why
do.
wouldn't you? I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
wait, you already do have advantage on her, so you could attack because he hooted. So
Yeah,
what
I
you could
did.
do is attack first. You already have advantage. You will get sneak attack, and then you can hide after, and save a bonus action potentially.
But
If that
he
makes
needs bonus
sense.
action to hide, though, right?
He has advantage because of you. He throws the dagger, right? He makes his attacks one attack, and then he uses the secondary bonus action after to hide after stabbing her, so that she doesn't know where he is, and she can't attack you. It wouldn't change the damage.
But
you're
I would
doing.
lose the second attack.
You can't hide and bonus action attack anyway, so
Can you tell I've never played a rogue before and not know what it is?
you can just flip your order of actions. So
Ah.
you attack and then hide rather than hide and then attack because he already has the purpose of
That's an expression.
Oh, wow, yeah, it wasn't great. 14.
14 hits.
Wow.
14
A
is
7
the
and a
AC.
2.
14 is the AC on the matriarchs.
Don't say I never did nothing for you.
Alright, so we got 6 plus.
It did the math for you, buddy. It's right there.
No, I gotta do sneak attack, chief.
Oh, I thought you were just like, because you said 6 plus 4. And I was
All
like,
right,
6
pal.
Plus, I was like, okay.
All right, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
Champ.
Hey, guy.
I'm not your guy, pal. So 19.
19 points.
And then, yeah, I'll do that. I'll go behind the bush and hide.
No, you can hide from either one. Which one would you like to hide from?
3.
Okay.
Good.
So you duck around that way, and then you can come back, or you can stay.
Actually, I'm gonna hide behind 4. From 4.
Okay, so do you want to stay in that spot? Do you just go this way, hide, and come back?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I won't move your mini. Go ahead and make a roll, and we'll move on from you to Elysian.
Okay. Elysian is going to. I assume she's within 120 feet of number 3. Yes.
I have. that
Easily.
roll.
Yeah. She's gonna guiding bolt the fuck out of that thing.
Which one?
Number 3, right here.
Okay.
Right in front of me. It's 14
20
plus.
on the stealth check.
Thank you.
Fucking, what is
14 is enough already.
14 plus stuff, yeah. So she will take. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do this.
That fucking die.
And roll the 1. God damn it.
Are you
10.
sure?
I don't know. I mean, I see 1. Do you see any others? I don't.
Barely see the one.
That's 7.
I hate the die, Roxy. I'm gonna roll it exclusively against you.
12 radiant.
12 radiant damage.
You're so
And
welcome.
she's fucking sparkly.
I hate it in a good way.
I saw these dice in like July, and I was like, yes.
Anything else for her?
Yeah, sure. No, that's it.
I talked to the
Okay.
seller. We tried to figure out how to make them as ridiculous as possible.
Now, I did flip that matriarch's initiative, so I'm just gonna flip it back right now, and gonna flip this harpy down here. And Farmer Dan, you're the only. Wait, no, Batuk is also. Batuk actually killed her, so this guy's going for Batuk. Flies down there.
Get him, buddy.
Batuk, what is your AC?
Charmed anymore.
19.
Yeah.
19. So one will hit you, one will miss you.
Damn.
Oh, it does? Okay, well.
Read it.
My shield.
It hits you anyway. You take 4 points of damage.
Alright.
That is the end of her turn. And let me just flip this to here and this to here, and I'll put number 4 here so that my initiative tracker is in the right way. Let's not do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'll flip it on the next round. And then harpy number 3. This one also flies down to Batuk. Too bad we don't do flanking in this household.
Non-flanking household.
I don't know why that got you so good.
The way you said
Ah, 20 and to 1. There we
I
go.
really like that. Was good.
So we get 4d4.
Shoes at the door.
2, 3, 4, 5. 9. 10 damage.
9.
10 damage from that one. And then that will be her turn. And we're back up to the top with Atosh. You got the damage, Cats?
Yep.
Okay.
And look at that fireball waiting to happen.
Go for it. Fuck it up.
Take
I mean, hey, we're better at saves.
What's the worst that can happen? Batuk goes unconscious again?
I know. for
Whatever.
real. Whatever.
In my head, there's like a scale.
Been there, done
It's
that.
To be
killing
fair,
the harpies.
These
Batut goes unconscious.
to be fair, these harpies usually have to do with like road robbers or merchants, not a fucking pack of adventurers.
That came out of nowhere.
That came literally out of nowhere.
You're not helping.
They were
This
not
will
ready.
be the 4th fireball that Batuk has taken, so he's in.
Do you have evasion yet?
No.
How are we doing?
I am.
We okay, everybody?
I have been
fine.
untouched.
I've only hit Batuk.
First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go like this, and the shadow blade's gonna appear back in my hand,
Yes.
and I'm gonna clap my hands, and there's gonna be a fireball made of lightning,
A lightning ball.
centered right in front of your face, like just right here.
Like legit,
gonna be
I'm
like-
blind now.
Oh, this is neat and ow.
Okay, so I will
need
need
deck saves from everybody.
from the
there.
whole pile.
From everybody.
Yep.
the whole
What's
You
your
fucking
current
lottie.
DC, buddy?
My current DC is like fucking 17
16.
or something.
It's
Hold
16.
on.
It's a
should be.
deck save.
It's
You
16.
get +3.
I fail.
It's what is it? 16 or what is it?
Fuck.
+3.
16.
I rolled a 4.
16?
Yes.
Oh, I saw the 12. And I
One,
thought that was the higher
one will
Unfortunately,
pass.
It was the 4.
I was gonna
Fail.
Get, I was gonna
You
get
rolled a
somebody
12 and you
Fail.
get +3. You have a
This
negative
was from an
dex.
earlier perception check.
Am I within 10 feet of Farmer Dan?
You are and fail.
Okay. So I get a 17.
I got,
I had
a-
an 18.
Patron.
I got an 8.
So these 2 will pass, these 3 will fail.
I didn't roll the one.
Yes.
I hate it.
Cursed dice He's cursed.
It's weighted ever so
4,
slightly to hit
so
this
this is
all the
6. I
fucking
can roll
time.
So I rolled a 5.
4,
I rolled
I
a
think.
6 when I rolled for
You don't
damage.
count in this fucking
4.
equation, goddammit.
20. Oh my god, 24. 28. 31.
31.
I'm ready. Let's
Lightning
do
damage.
it.
15. Let's go. That's not even bad.
She passes, so 15 damage. Harpy number 4.
Oh, I guess I do
31.
have to make a
I
Fist
think.
meets fate.
concentration
Yeah, I
check,
do.
which I
Nice.
Nice.
No, I need.
That one passed, so 50, and this one passed, so 30, or failed, so 31. That one's over there. Matriarch number 4 is over there. Harpy number 3 is right here, so 31. Okay, so we got this.
I think I can technically reduce
it
that
says-
damage for something.
And
I might double check.
I wish you could reduce that damage for yourself.
Ah, it's fine. I don't remember the number. What was the number? 30 something.
31.
Thanks.
Okay, so 31 damage if you failed. 15 damage if you passed.
Can I read this? I'm gonna read Shadow Blade.
Yes.
This magic sword lasts until the spell ends. It counts as a simple melee weapon with which you are proficient. It deals 2/8 psychic damage on hit and has finesse, light, and thrown properties. In addition, when you use the sword to attack a target that is in dim light, you make the attack roll with advantage. And nowhere in there does it say the attack costs an action, but the casting time is a bonus action. So what's the attack? Is
It's
it an
still
action?
just an attack. It's the same as Flame Blade. You just apparate a blade that you can attack with.
Okay, and that
you
counts
can
my
chuck damage
action.
too. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's like-
At
take-
first I
taking
read
the
it.
attack
At first I read
action.
it
You can
like
make it as a
spiritual
bonus
weapon,
action.
and I'm like, what? No.
No, you can make it as a bonus action and attack the same turn.
With an
Yeah.
action,
With
and then
an
it
action.
says if
No.
you drop
So-
it or
It has
throw
to
it,
be
I
an
can use
attack.
Yeah,
bonus
you can
action to
teleport
make
it
it
straight
appear.
So if
Yeah.
you're a fighter, you can get multiple attacks with that Shadow Blade, as
Yeah.
an example.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it.
Having a lightning ball dropped on us does not count as an attack of a nearby creature.
No,
Cool.
it does not.
I was gonna try to reduce some damage
okay.
for Batu.
I want you to roleplay this in your head.
Yeah.
I want you to imagine
I'm in
this,
fucking shock.
this blue man claps his hands.
We're
You
just
pop
standing there
his
looking
weasel.
like fucking Mario.
I'm
and
not even confident.
It's like
I saw
right
that.
here.
Yeah.
It's like I put it right in front of your fucking eyes.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's something, and then just
No wonder
bam.
he failed.
It's like, you know when you're about to do something.
Betrayed by my own blue friend.
For a second there, you had one of those floaters in your eyes,
Yeah.
and you were like, "What is that?" Boom!
And now you look like Marv from Home Alone.
Pretty much.
Definitely do.
As it was
Hey,
electrocuting
I'm
you, it
still
did the whole
fine.
scene where you turned into just a skeleton, and then you were back to being you.
Anything else?
Most definitely.
Do you have movement? You're not in melee.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're not.
How
You're
dense
not.
is this bush?
If you're jumping in it, you're gonna get scratched.
Aw.
We've all
You
been
can do
there.
it.
All right, I'm gonna go behind him.
I need
Just to right on the other side, huh?
Yup.
Right
on
here.
the other side.
Perfect.
Now you didn't wait. You hid from her, didn't you?
Oh, what he's,
Yeah.
So you also hid from him. You can't hide behind him. You don't know where the fuck you went.
Well, I'm gonna go stand next to Cray then. We're gonna be buddies. Just make sure I'm within 5 feet of Cray.
Sure, you're within 5 feet of Craig.
Hi, wizard buddy.
Wizard bro.
Anything else?
I grab your arm and I'm like, hey.
Cray, it's on you.
Protect me.
I
It's like a
kind
blade
of
of
push
shadow.
his arms off of me.
Blade
Push
of
his
shadow
arms
blade.
off of me
Yes.
and shit.
With my
I
hand.
don't suppose I could, oh, I don't
Blow a
know,
whistle.
move
Blow a
around the
whistle.
number 3 a little bit just so that way I could get 3 and 4 in, like, on the edge of, say, a 30-foot cone shape.
So I got a ban a bot.
Alright, fuck you, bot.
Purge.
Tell your friends,
Oh, wait,
this
I
is
gotta-
not a bot safe fucking
Bam.
stream.
All right, there we go.
You guys are big
I don't
enough for
suppo-
bots.
What was the question one more
Can
time?
I, like, kind of scooch around a little bit there to get these two in, on the edge of
We are making
a cone, say, 30 foot wide?
Guys,
30-foot cone?
we have a bot.
Yes.
I'll scooch there, and these two are not in that cone, right? Can I, like, angle it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you'd have to stand here. Does that change your?
No. So,
Actually, if you stand there, you're Zadius. You do have to stand here.
and I give both of them? Okay, yeah.
I
So,
believe so. I think you can.
I'll move over here, over there and shit, and then...
Cones are weird.
So what?
Cones are weird.
Cones are kind of weird, but, He'll move over there, and then the crystal glows a little bit, and he just does like this motion as I'm gonna cast Pulse Wave. I need con saves from both of them.
I don't know, that sounds like a fake spell.
It's not.
You made that
It's-
up.
You made that up.
What is it?
16 con save.
Con save. That one will fail. That one will. They will both fail.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I think that's 3. 18. So they will both take 18 points of
I have
Oh, sorry.
force damage,
I just bit off
Yeah,
my
Mr. Miles.
finally.
and I shove them,
Thank
I
you.
push
I
them 15
appreciate
feet
your,
away from me.
Your approval. Retroactive.
Retroactive approval.
This one dies.
Usually you offer, so I just go for it.
Yeah,
That one
all
was
the
a-
time. All the time.
Oh wait, was that one?
I flipped them because
Okay.
I flipped them on the initiative. So this one's a matriarch. I'm gonna do this to make it more simple. I did everything else correctly, so
Okay, see you.
I just flipped them in the initiative. So I just maintained that they were
Okay.
flipped. And then this guy is 15 feet.
Yeah, 50 feet away from me. Yes.
So then 15 on top of the bush.
Sure.
And I will say that she goes on top of the bush since you have to aim
What's
it
that,
up
like
into the air.
lavender?
Yeah, I got it. Okay, that's fair.
That's stunned.
Okay.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
And
It took my brain.
How
a
much
minute
movement
to
did
do
that take?
Lab.
10.
and I
Oh,
will,
no, 5 feet. 5 feet.
Well, they're
and
both
I
kinda
will
purpley,
spend the
so
rest
it
of my
wouldn't
feet to back that
distinguish
ass up.
This way or this way?
This way, I'll go. 5,
10, 15, 20, 25,
25.
30?
Yes. So.
30 feet.
Yeah, back that ass up, and then Burb will go over to 6, hoot hoot, and get away.
Yes.
I'm remembering the Burb.
Anything else?
No sir.
After that is this matriarch right in the middle of it all.
Yep.
She don't do shit.
She sure doesn't. She's no longer stunned. Oh, I know. She's stunned until the end, until
The start.
Batuk's end of his turn.
End of,
Oh, and.
End
end
of
of
his
my
turn.
turn.
So that's the end of her turn. Farmer Dan.
All right. So dude, it's the end of Batuk's turn.
No, it will be that she's unstunned. So she's still stunned.
Hell yeah. Move my hex onto her, and then I'm gonna take some swings.
She's not long for this world. Let me tell you.
That's 25.
Hits.
I'll be right back.
More than that.
Yes.
I used 2. I used 1 last sorcery point.
Says 14 on the first.
Okay.
Nice.
Maybe she is long for this world.
And then 11, 18 on the second.
She is long for this world. Anything else?
No.
Okay. After Farmer Dan is Felix.
Okay, cool. The scimitar. Power on. Flame on.
Flameo Hotman.
Flameo Hotman.
It's flaming time.
Yeah, one of those. And I'm gonna slash it number 2 there.
Okay. Do so at advantage since
okay.
stun.
This I'm not happy about that. Don't toy with my emotions. I'm a delicate soul. That's a crit, baby.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty
That's
good.
fucking good.
That's
Like,
I got
I
it
saw
again,
2
too.
6s. It's like
So what is it? A +8, right? So that's 12. So that's 18 slashing damage. Oh, opposites. And then that'll be 14 fire.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You are like either high or low. What's that? Like
Yes.
volatile? You're
I'm
volatile.
volatile. I'm having a lot of emotions right now.
She's no longer
I've
stunned.
been in love. I've been betrayed. So much has happened in the last 12 seconds.
Was that both attacks?
That was just my first one.
All right.
Been fucking zapped.
So I'll hit somebody else. Whoever's hiding behind Batuk over there. I can't see the number 4.
4 or 7?
4.
4. Okay. That is the almost the last matriarch.
Cool.
The other matriarch is number 3.
I assume that one is a straight roll, correct?
Yeah.
Whoop. That's plenty. That's a dirty 20.
Uh-huh.
He is dirty.
Unless he's gonna do something wacky.
He does.
So that is 12 slashing damage and 11 fire.
It's lit.
And then as a bonus action,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit some more people. Action
Huh?
surge,
Oh, okay.
baby.
That's not a bonus. That's not for a bonus action.
No,
that's
just a thing I'm gonna
That's
do.
It's
just
for a
yep,
bonus
You just
action.
do it. You just do it again. Bonus action.
That's an 18 to hit number 4.
Hits.
She's gonna take a 13 slashing and 7 more fire damage. And she's still alive? But I hit her again. 17.
Hits.
That's 14 slashing damage and 4 more fire damage.
Anything else?
Anything else? I'll use second wind because that one is a bonus action.
Yeah. That one is in fact a bonus action.
I don't know what I'm doing. Cool. I rolled really bad. That's my turn.
Very nice. Well played. That was a lot of damage.
Hey, I got
After Felix is my Harpy 1 and Harpy 2.
7
That's
6.
these two.
Did we forget about her?
Which one? That one?
Elysian? I don't think she ever
Nope.
went.
She
had a
went.
turn.
She guiding
She's-
bolted. She's after you.
Oh, okay.
She guiding
She's just
bolted.
still behind the tree, and I was like...
She guiding bolted that guy, and nobody's yet used the attack too. That's why there's magical effect.
Well, okay.
Stay in your lane.
Good job for rolling the dice.
Harpy number 1 and Harpy
Yeah,
number
I know.
2.
I've used both of these. I can't believe action surge is not a bonus.
I can't believe we
It's
don't
just
do
a
flanking in
bonus
this household.
action.
Um,
Just do the thing.
4 attacks all on you, Felix.
Yeah, that's
Because you were the most recent to attack and kill
I just
a
did a
matron.
lot of damage.
Seems very good.
What's your AC?
It's currently 20.
Yeah, okay.
I got that plate mail I've never been able
They
to use
certainly all
before.
miss.
And my trusty shield.
For what it's worth, it's not that your ACs are too high. It's that I literally haven't rolled like above a 10.
Hey, you know what?
So-
I wasn't apologizing.
Yep. That's the Harpy 1 and 2. Batuk, it's your turn.
What else left that's nearby me at this point?
You have 3 things in range right now.
Yeah, you got a whole lot of baddies to smack. There is 1 matron next to you and 3 harpies next to you. The
She's
3
a
harpies are
baddie.
damaged.
And the matron is not damaged at all.
She is. She got fucking lit up by Felix.
I just hit her 3 times.
She took
Alright.
like 40 damage.
Let's start there with the matron.
Let's start.
All right.
there. Such a good thing.
28 to hit.
Yeah, I think so. That's the only double the AC that I have.
9 magical bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Still up.
Yes.
Alright, we'll try it again. 16
Hits.
for 14 magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Still up.
Bonus action, flurry of blows.
Okay.
With a 15.
Hits. These guys are all CR5, by the way. There's 4 CR5s.
Or 5 magical bludgeoning damage.
That'll do it.
Hey.
And then I'll use my other one to hand of healing on myself
Sure.
for 10.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
I do want to position myself so I'm still within 10 feet of Farmer Dan and next to Felix if that's possible.
You are both of those things.
Okay.
Next to go is the last matriarch on the board, number 3. He hid. You're the closest.
Menacing you on a bush.
She's up here.
Great.
2 attacks with the claws. What's your AC?
Not much. 11.
11. How? Okay, I hit you once.
Yeah.
12. 15 slashing damage.
No.
I
Save his AC.
That's literally half my health.
Good thing I didn't hit you twice.
I'd appreciate.
Not
Jesus
good.
Christ.
I'd appreciate some.
Why do you have the same health as like a level 2 character?
Why can't you fucking be consistent?
You're so
Zedius, it's on you!
Oh shit! Okay. God damn.
Elysian on deck.
Cool. I arrived just in time.
All right. Wait. Oh, yeah. You
She still does have,
I got
so technically she's in melee range of you, which doesn't change your stabbing with a dagger, but she's in melee range with you, and she does still have guiding bolt on her.
Yeah.
So you're at you also hid, so you're at advantage. Actually, you hid from the other one. You just regular advantage.
advantage.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Do you still have to pick her up, or?
Dude, I'm rolling.
What the
so
fuck, dude?
bad.
I like that you were over here because I'm like, all right, we have a heavy hitter around.
Nope. 11.
No! Yes! Finally!
I may have 15 HP, but I'm certainly doing more fucking damage.
You just to your teammates.
Can you say glass cannon?
In general.
Hey, do we need to get into specifics? Damage is damage.
What's the matter, you?
It's a number.
Gabagool.
My number go up.
So is it still there since I didn't
Robert
hit her?
No, the next attack roll is at advantage. So you're no longer at advantage unless you bonus action hide, but then you don't have a bonus
Wow.
action attack.
Yeah.
Crit. For
Neat.
The second hit. Second hit.
Neat.
You certainly needed it. She's got a lot of health left.
I do get the sneak attack though.
Yes.
Okay.
You do.
7 plus.
Shit.
So 18
18.
total.
She's still alive. You rolled. Your sneak attack is what, 3d6? You rolled 66 and a d4, and you rolled that?
It was a 5-5-1, and then.
You didn't. You said you crit. You didn't double your sneak attack.
Oh, I didn't. I did not roll my sneak attack twice. That is.
Oh,
correct.
you're supposed to.
My bad.
I was very much expecting her to die, and that number was staggeringly low. So I was
Another
like,
15 on top of that.
yeah, that'll
My bad.
That's
They did it automatically at the top, but it doesn't automatically double the sneak
gotcha.
when you.
She's
crit.
dead.
Yeah.
Okay, bless.
Woo!
Fuck.
There's just 3 regular harpies on the field.
Not for
alone.
long.
Anything else, Thaddeus? You have movement. Okay. All right, Elysian.
Elysian's
I think
gonna
I
get
might
within
just take
60
Oler.
feet of
Lord's good.
one of those
Just like
fucking.
at the top of the order, so I can
ladies.
always get away from shit.
I was thinking of Baby Alert too, actually.
And then she will yeet a card at it.
Okay.
But it could be funnier. to
17
take
plus
observant
shit.
or keep
Yes.
mine.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
11 plus
It would
5,
fit my Boy
right? Because
Scout,
magic
for
stone.
sure.
You're
16.
observant. You have to, it's like you have a sash with a bunch of badges. on it.
Nice.
Get a plus 5,
Let's
so
see, you got a
I'll
kill?
be up with 22 pats.
Wow. You are now a master
That's all from her.
perceptor.
Which is so stupid.
When you're level 20, you should get like an Eagle Scout badge.
Yeah.
Okay. After
Maybe
that is harpy number
I
3,
probably
which is
You
this
think I
guy.
didn't write
As
them?
confusing as that
Okay.
is.
So
I
what?
wrote like 20.
It's at harpy number 3, which is number 7, as confusing as
I'm
that is.
Yeah.
excited for all of
2 attacks on Batuk. Batuk, your AC is a lot. I rolled a 23 and 22 and a 13, so I think 1 hits you.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's cocked.
Nice.
6 damage. 6 damage.
Alright.
Nice. Calm.
After that is Atosh. Fireball.
Ow.
There's more than one target. There's 5 of them, in fact.
Am I within 60 feet? Of the group?
Probably not.
Just get me out there. Put me out like 25 feet. Cool.
10, 20,
Centered on
10, 20, 30, 50-ish feet.
centered on Batuk. I'm gonna wither and bloom,
All right.
and that's gonna be each creature of your choice. So I'm gonna target the 1 and 5, and that's a con save.
They both
Hey,
fail.
Look at that 5, dude. Look at that 5.
What?
It's a
Fuck.
beautiful
Hey.
They both take 9 damage.
You got a really good 6 on that one too, actually.
Yeah, I do. And then
Too bad you can never roll it.
you
Yeah.
get to roll a hit dice.
Whoa, a whole hit dice?
Roll a hit dice.
Thanks, man.
I don't know if you chose to ignore it or didn't hear it.
Oh my god, and you add 5. How much HP do you
I didn't
get?
hear it. I got what do I add my con? It's what, 4?
So, and then add 5.
And then 5, so 9 total.
He said that you said you've got a nice 6 on there, and he's like, I do, and I said, too bad you can never roll it.
Hey, listen.
Got him. Ooh.
All right, Gabagool. Anything else?
Nope.
Cray.
How many harpies are left?
Just that
Is
one.
Doing pretty
Fucking
good.
fireballs, baby.
Yeah.
Little bit of a gobble.
No, that's an 11. So
That hits.
that hits.
That's why you tell me the dice are rolled.
Does it actually hit?
Yes, its AC is 11. It's a regular harpy. It's a Sierra half. No, it's a Sierra 1.
So that's 12 fire damage.
Living.
Fuck.
Farmer Dan.
Alright, I'm gonna move my hex onto it.
Joe, that's necessary.
Alright, let's see if I can avoid it.
We're
Nat
just
1.
going overkill.
You said the AC was 11?
Yeah,
I add 10. I rolled a 3, so I hit.
barely.
Jesus.
All right, nice. It has 2 hit points.
Well, let me roll my garbage die.
Hey, you rolled a 4. That's above.
That looks like a 5 from here.
Damn!
Oh wait, no, it's a 4. Shit.
Listen.
my
I do what I
garbage
bought you
died.
for.
Chaos Ray.
It's like, I love it.
I love it.
I
I
knew
also
y'all-
dropped one of my dice.
Uh,
It went somewhere.
Oh no, did it end up by my feet?
No, it's over here.
Okay.
This one?
Yeah.
There you go.
Success.
Yeah.
Nice,
it's
everybody.
17 damage.
Fuck.
That was 15 more than you needed.
Ow.
Well, she
4
fucking
of
did.
those were from
Now
my...
travelers can travel safely.
I am
Yes.
literally half HP.
That's
Dude, what the fuck was that, man?
I
that's
don't know.
really not a hard thing for
What's
you.
the ma-
It hurts!
We gotta have some kind of signal if you're gonna be blowing me up.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Like, I can
Listen,
take it. Like, I
there was-
understand why
There
you
was
did
5 of them.
it.
There was
Tactically.
3 of you.
Yeah.
I made a judgment call.
I don't think you made
Murdering
a
randos.
judgment call.
Murdering my
maybe-
friends! But I had faith.
Maybe we need, like,
Both of them went on
do you know
the
any
scales.
bird calls? Maybe a bird
Oh, like a
call?
signal?
Yeah.
Like a hey, I'm about to blow the fuck out of this area?
Yeah.
I think I'm very, very close to figuring out how to avoid it.
Okay.
I'm like
Practice makes
Just-
perfect.
just short of the level I needed. My skills.
No.
I almost had it that time.
Oh,
shit.
no.
I mean, you didn't get knocked out by it, so there's that.
I mean, like I said, I'm not mad.
Sorry. No, I feel bad.
Just disappointed.
I just think that we can work on it. You know what I'm saying? There's room for improvement in the.
There is.
in
I just
the-
get a little
the-
nervous
the-
when
you
something
You know,
comes up in my
sometimes it is hard to
Fair.
distinguish, and everybody's in a clusterfuck
I
in the
am
middle
still
of the road,
partially
right?
blind from that.
face.
You've got the one big
There's
black,
just like,
it stared into the sun for 2
You stared
seconds.
into the camera flash and it's
Went
just
down,
like-
Yeah.
went down on Trump for a minute there.
everything's the wrong color right
Stared
now.
at the
I gotta
sun and then
tell
checked
you.
again.
Sorry.
I still can't believe that happened. I can't believe that man looked at the sun,
He did.
went, that's bright, and then looked again. Yep, still bright. Yep.
With the glasses that they gave him in his hand.
Off.
He's like, yeah, nah, I'm good, bro.
Nah, fake news.
I'm Trump.
Fucking,
Idiot.
and that guy was the choice. What a choice. Anyway,
Ayo.
you guys successfully killed the harpies.
Yay!
Woo! You're not that far out of Cyroth. You're maybe an hour by foot. If you'd like to actually have overworld travel, you're welcome to it. If you'd like to take a minute to apparate into clouds again and just fuck off my world, you certainly can.
Well,
You know
wouldn't
what?
it be nice to
Hey,
take a little walk?
I'm walking.
I'm totally kidding. There's not much to see here.
No,
There's
I'm
trees on
walking.
one side, trees
There
on the other
doesn't
side.
have to be.
Yeah, I'll say,
Nice
it's
to
been a
walk
while since I've gone
sometime.
for a walk.
Loot the harpies.
Well, yeah. They
You
had
loot
to.
the harpies.
Yeah.
They
They
have
literally had to. 'cause of
feathers.
The fuck up that was
They
whatever
certainly have
the fuck
feathers.
They did the mobile game.
surprisingly, they also have 4 clubs. I don't know why they have clubs, but they have
Don't
clubs.
harpies
They were
attack
going
with
clubbing.
claws?
I would say that these clubs are made by them though, so they will sell for a quarter gold. So if you're
Kind
gonna
of
write down the 4
rudimentary,
fucking
yeah.
clubs, you're welcome to.
No,
But-
I'm not.
They will sell for basically nothing.
So they were going
I
clubbing.
mean,
is what
for
you're
all I
saying?
know,
They
they
tried
had a
to.
successful robbery earlier, and maybe they actually had stuff.
They just eat people and move on. They don't really do
Oh.
gold.
Yeah.
That's not really their thing.
Yeah.
You would know that if you didn't just outright kill him. You could have talked to him. You didn't know. Anyway, you guys continue up
I
the
don't know, that
road.
was pretty nefarious.
I don't know, yeah, they tried talking to us, and by time talking to us, I mean charming our friend.
Yeah.
They sang you a lovely song.
Fucking hated that song.
It was a fine song.
What do they sing us? WAP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. No, they sing Wah. We all harpies.
Oh.
I wanna. Are the harpy bodies still there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pile them up.
Sure.
I'm gonna burn them.
Okay. They do burn.
So how about a short rest
burn 'em.
before we go back on our journey here?
What are you, a monk?
I think so.
Got him.
What's that? You're like,
Ooh, burned him.
Oh, man.
Got him. Not coming back from that one, y'all.
I'm so
You're on
now.
one tonight.
I really am wound up.
This week at work, and you're just like, fuck your face, cats.
Like, hey,
Burn.
guy, hey,
Burn to the
fuck
ground.
you, guy.
Fuck you, guy.
I'm fine with taking a short rest for what
Yeah,
it's
that's
worth.
fine. Yeah. Let's do that. That's fine.
You
That's fine.
benefit from a short rest.
I do.
She used all of her shit too.
I know.
Everything back.
You get more important things than mom.
He used like 2 key points. You used all of your shit.
I don't know if you
I used
used
5.
your
Go,
second
you
No,
used
I
5
did.
key points.
That you now
I
get
didn't.
back.
that you now get back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Shit.
tried to stun a bunch of times.
Yeah.
All right, so
We're taking.
you can take you could be by the bonfire for a little bit, taking a short rest before it starts to stink too badly.
That's so good.
Before it starts to stink too badly from the burning bodies that you decide you can hoof it and be okay. You will get a short rest
Hey.
as you
Oh,
continue
I'm
on your way
using
to the city of
full
Syra.
time.
June 6th.
I could use a hit die.
Really?
Yeah.
Awkward date.
Hey.
Are we still cutting it there, or?
Weekend of my birthday.
I believe you guys are actually still walking.
Yeah, we're just.
I mean, you can
Why
float
not?
next
Yeah.
to us if you really don't want to walk.
No, I mean.
I'm not gonna judge,
I mean, I didn't.
Hey.
but I do want to stretch my legs a little
I'm max HP. Because I really don't have a choice.
bit. Me too.
It's like max or none. It's like I have 1 HP. I think I have. I'm
That's
just
what
gonna play like I always have 1
Effectively
HP.
one
That's what we
HP.
call a glass cannon.
I got one less of these.
So.
But see, the thing is in
Okay,
D&D,
I can use.
there really
one.
is no such thing because we rolled for HP and I just got fucked.
Yeah.
It happens.
So
Oh, gang! We all get 9 more temporary hit points.
Yay!
That's right. You're up to 9 now, aren't
I'm
you?
at 30. You added a third of my HP.
Oh, no.
My guy.
Oh yeah, did you use your 9 first? Before
Yeah.
you took the 15?
No, I didn't.
Maybe we need
Well.
to find you like
He needs some milk.
amulet of health or
You know,
something.
fucking con book, amulet of health, and tough. Even be like
Normal.
reputable again. Like to be average.
We just need to give you some levels in barbarian.
I don't think I don't think I have the
You don't
strength
have
for
the
that.
strength for the.
I'm gonna say D12s can roll ones too.
D12s can't roll ones.
Yeah. And Tosh is dragging a great axe behind him, getting really angry with his 45 HP. Level
Sad
8.
great axe noises.
Yeah.
I mean, I only have 47 HP.
But you're a
How-
monk.
With
I have 52. Got him.
I got 49, and I'm a fucking wizard.
That's,
Okay, guy, calm down.
Like, I'm still
Don't you
just.
have a ton of calm though.
Yeah, I do, but like.
I have 12 Constitution.
So, with that, in short order, you guys do arrive in the city of Syroth. It does
Deals.
give you a nice bit of homesickness that is quelled as you do. The city itself, it has walls, like the big stone walls around it.
Mhm.
The only side that's still exposed at all is the port side. This one doesn't have a weird fancy port like my other city did. It has a normal tradesman port on the south side of the city. there is a very big and ornate bridge in the center that crosses this river that goes through into the ocean from off of the spine, and that bridge spans the southern edge of the city, and just to the west side of that, you do see a series of buildings that you would know is your mother's work. If you would like to decide what those look like or how they were styled, you may.
Shit.
If not, we can put a pin in that and come back to it later.
Yeah, we'll put a pin in that.
But you've arrived in the city of Cyroth. Is there anything you'd like to do or try to do, or
I need to go souvenir shopping.
see, this time I knew it was going to happen, so I actually have a souvenir prepped. You go to a couple stores before you find one that does have a souvenir coin.
Yes.
This coin has a thunderstorm on one side, like a single lightning bolt branching off, like a reverse tree almost, off of several lightning bolts converging into one lightning bolt on the ground from a storm cloud on the top, and then you flip the coin, and on that is the like the city skyline of Cyroth overlooking the ocean.
Exactly the kind of tchotchke shit I'm looking for. How much for the coin? Is there a penny press machine? I can crank it myself.
They don't have that technology yet.
Okay.
Felix is gonna have to invent that with his Tinker's tool that he has.
My screwdriver. I
With
can't
your
use.
magic screwdriver.
The magic screwdriver that you can't yet use.
Yeah.
That none of us can
Uh,
fucking use.
2 minutes.
So.
I gave you guys a really cool item. It's not my fault you didn't make an artificer.
I wonder if they'll do something with him.
I mean,
Hey,
I
There
don't
are plenty
have
of people
the
here who
notice
could be an
for it.
artificer.
Very
I'm
good.
not one of them, but there are people.
Okay.
You
in the
double
same
my
spot.
intelligence. I still can't be one.
I also will
It's
need.
like almost random.
I'm also looking for a textile shop or some kind of clothing shop that sells anything particularly local.
What happened?
The locality of dress of note is
How much that
again
is.
every
Yeah.
store you go into, for whatever reason you almost can't find a different color, to the point where it kind of drowns itself out.
What color is
It
it?
is blue.
Blue.
It's
Blue.
various shades of blue. It's all shades of
Blue,
blue.
I'm
It goes
looking
all the way
at
from like the turquoise
Gotcha.
blues all the way down to like almost teals,
Neat.
to dark blues, to very very dark blues. Every shade is there and represented. And so if you're looking for blue dresses, blue suits or anything like that, then you can certainly find them here.
So my mother is a textile worker, so I was hoping to find thread or yarn or fabric or beads, that kind of stuff that she could make stuff with.
I mean,
Or-
if you want a different color, I could just press a digitation.
No, I don't mind the color. If the local color is blue, I'm here to buy souvenirs. Why did I buy yellow in the blue city? That's stupid.
Why are you talking like you're from New York now?
I don't know.
What happened?
I really wound up right now.
walking
I
Felix,
want
you-
a blue!
I
Felix
did it
became a
for 2
dick
hours
overnight.
this
La
past
pirata.
weekend, so I guess it's still kind
I
of
want
in there.
this blue silk and a gabagool!
Okay,
With the
so
kazoo!
Oh my god.
when you essentially respond in that way, the merchant realizes kind of who he's dealing with and the fact that he can upcharge.
Oh yeah.
And so he tells you about how this specific garb that he's going to show you now is laced with the gold brought from the city of Kima to the west across the Serpent Spine, and he tells you all about the merchant that has to travel the spine routinely.
I'm eating it up.
That merchant's name he gives you.
Would I happen to know if he's bullshitting or not, or do I have any fucking idea of how these people do their
They
business?
don't do shit.
I know I probably don't have my fingers in everything around here, obviously, but like, I don't know.
I don't
what
think that this is a thing that you
Yeah, I
said
didn't think so.
you would be part of.
I just didn't know if I'd hear something like that. I would be very like, hey, watch out, this guy fucking.
I have a moss agate and an eye agate that I would like to sell at some point.
Neither of those are blue. They don't want them.
Okay. Well, fuck
Yeah,
these
good luck with
people.
You try to sell them, and they look at them, and they're like, they lowball you hard.
Yeah.
You could sell them, but they're just like,
bastards.
they look it over, and they're just like,
Can you press the
Fine.
I
digital?
more
actually
blue.
do have blue gems,
Um,
but
I mean, I could.
those are in the souvenir pouch. That's a separate list.
Uh,
I just want money.
Sad voice.
Great.
you're given the name. The merchant's name is Belmont.
Belmont.
Does he
Does
hunt vampires?
No.
Got it.
Yeah,
Stole
you
it.
guys have to realize there are only so many names. It's not my fault
I know.
that like
But Belmont is like the vampire hunting name besides Van Helsing.
no. I have some names in here that I definitely recognize, and I chose not to remove them because I simply don't care.
Yeah. Names are a thing.
But yeah,
I'm
you're
like,
given the name.
wow,
You're given the name
interesting,
Belmont. That does routinely go across the spine.
Okay.
And the tale that he tells you is essentially that if you do need a way across the spine, to find Belmont or his associates, and they can take you for a fee.
That's good to know. That's very good to know. How much is he overcharging me for this blue gilded blue
15
dress?
gold.
15 gold.
It's actually worth 5.
Bandai Namco and Amazon Games.
Hey, several people in my family are artisans. I'm ready to overpay.
I know
Fair
how
enough.
this works.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this
Do you still
really
need to
bad.
pick us up or no?
No. They are leaving at a reasonable hour instead of
Late.
yeah. She just didn't want to stay there all that long.
Okay.
Well, they all have
And-
work tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my mom will like that dress.
Yeah.
Got it.
Who else I got? I think I basically got souvenirs for my whole
You would also know. It's actually coincidental that the robes are painted blue here. You would actually know that it's always been this way in Cyroth. This is not a new thing.
Yeah. I just want to.
It was always your favorite color growing up,
Yeah.
and when you left, you still liked the color blue, but you didn't feel like it's the only color that caught your eye anymore once you left the city
Yeah.
and were away from it for long enough.
Yeah. Also, just to point out, well, just as a note, Craig got the really nice clothes from Matolo. He's worn those since he's got them. So like, he's coming here, he's just looking like that. So.
It's funny because Felix does routinely wear blue. That's his favorite color too.
Yep.
So I mean, I'm having a good time.
Mhm.
And Atosh blends right in for once.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
They must be looking at him like,
he's getting a lot.
that guy is fucking great!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get him
so,
over here.
Wow,
So
he took that
it's like-
way
it's
too
like
far.
somebody's in the spirit.
it's like if John went to any Asian country because he's tall, everyone would be like, "Look at him!" Like everyone is doing that, and I know that's a thing because I've been to
Yeah.
two different Asian countries, and they
They
all
like that.
gawked because there aren't tall people in Asia, or they're rare.
Nice. I don't know what else I want for groups at this point.
Is there anything else you guys would like to accomplish within the city?
You know what? I'm looking for jewelry, actually.
They have several different shades of blue jewelry.
Hell yeah.
It seems that if it's not blue, it gets exported quickly.
I'm fine.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
May I purchase? What would she like? Let's go for a bracelet. Just
Like a crystal bracelet?
sure. Whatever's the trendy style in town kind of thing.
Sapphires are very, very, very common here. As you go to buy it, he does sell it for the price that it's worth. You can actually resell this if you would like to in another city. It does cost 2 gold, but as he's handing it to you and you hand off over the 2 gold, his hand like keeps it almost, and you like
Whoa.
almost like you know how like you go to hand something to somebody and you almost drop it so you grab it, but they actually have it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that, where like
Yeah.
he wasn't sure if you were going to drop it or if you wanted to let it go.
Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. I thank him kindly and compliment the craftsmanship.
I think we should do some jobs in town so we can get some gold. Because we do a lot of stuff for free. And I feel like if we
Do
had
you not
some...
have any souvenirs you want to buy while we're going around shopping?
You're funny.
Do I look like I fit in with my blue robes?
Yeah, so we talked about that while you're upstairs.
You
So
fucking blew yourself.
I associated that to
Dan,
like
any
if you're
souvenir
tall and
you
go to
can
like
have?
any Asian country, everyone's like, oh,
You think your
he's
mom
tall.
would like something?
Everyone is giving you that like, oh, everyone has noticed you. You're getting a lot more smiles than you used to.
Nice.
There's nobody who's like looking
Does
like
your mom like
they're about to
anything?
fucking kidnap you and go
Yeah.
stalker mode, but you're
No.
getting like
Oh, that's-
for the first
Okay.
time since you've been on this
She's
plane,
not particularly happy.
you feel the opposite side of being the color you are,
Maybe
where
she'd be
it's
happy
where
if you
you're
got
not
her a
othered.
souvenir.
You're like, ooh, that's
Should be
the
happy,
color
I
that
think
people,
I
you know,
borrow.
that's the color I wish I was.
You should buy
It's
a
kind of
new
the look you're getting.
Ooh, neat. I am being seen.
And,
I feel
um,
seen,
You know what I mean.
everybody.
You would know since you've
Because I
actually lived
know.
here for a long time. There's not an obsession so much as it just seems like everyone really would rather that color
Yeah, it's
all
just,
the time.
That's just
That's
how
just
it is.
that's just the color,
It's
and it's like
lovely.
it's kind of like a sports team how you only wear red after the Chiefs game. Like
Yeah, it's just.
it's that,
That's
but
just
every
what
day
you
of the
do,
fucking
yeah.
week.
But like, and then there's like, holy shit, that guy's all blue. What the fuck? That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm the guy at the stadium that paints himself that color.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's just
for
all
that matter, so as if you one of the pastimes in Cyroth is to go shark hunting. That is a sport that they do here. That is not something that you or your father or your mother have ever even wanted to do.
Maybe my brother.
Maybe, but it is you go out with your choice of melee weapon, and you come back with a shark. That is the whole that is their whole shit.
Do those sharks
You-
ever
you
go?
swim
Do those sharks ever go? Ah.
and eat people? Yeah.
She got it.
I got
I don't
you,
know what that
boy.
means.
It's a VTuber reference. Sorry.
I don't know it.
Good.
You do quickly look for a job board, Zadius, and you find something that says that it's paying better than the other job. The other jobs are like, clean out this house, help me with this chore, rake my yard, stuff like that. This one is a longer, more well put together flyer that catches your eye. And it looks more official, and it does say that you would, in order to inquire about this job, you would talk to Sol, who is at the dock, one of the dock workers, about assistance with clearing pests in the ocean. And it does say gold paid up front, 250 gold.
Hey, we're good at cleaning up ocean pests. We just
Yeah, I was
did
gonna say
that.
we just did that. We should do that as well. We need money to
Do
get
we?
better stuff in order to fight.
Well,
Bigger
I'm
monsters.
doing pretty good.
oh no! If only there
Oh,
was
well,
somebody.
you have a super magic sword that
If only
goes
there was
fire,
somebody in this
You have
party that I don't know
epic
might
sword.
have connections to somebody somewhat important in the
What
city.
do you-
Oh wait,
All
there
your
is.
weapons are
Didn't-
magical. What
didn't we
point
also-
are you trying to make?
Didn't we also get together to like save the I'm gonna keep saying princess even though she's not a princess because
You think she is?
sure, yeah, save the princess. And the dude said he'd pay us a shitload of money.
While they're doing
Yeah,
that,
but that's,
hoopla,
like,
I'm going
forever
to see
away.
my father.
So you
Well,
you
yeah,
find
And
yourself.
now to fight a giant dragon.
Do you want them to come
creature,
with
an
you?
army and stuff.
If they want to come with, they can come with.
You
If not,
find yourself
I'm-
in the new city that you haven't been here before, and the only person that's walking like he knows where the fuck he's going is Cray.
And then, like, every 5 or 10 shops, I'm like, hang on a second. And I run in and grab something. Okay.
I assume you at least wait for her to shop and then, or him to shop and then
Yeah.
proceed on. But yeah, you're continuing to go in a similar
I'm, like,
direction
desperately
constantly.
trying to get someone to shop with me, but you're like, you know what will.
I'll just kind of
Like,
Yeah.
don't you think your brother'd like
Did-
something? Look at all this nice
Didn't we
jewelry.
come here to find somebody?
Didn't you come here to what?
To find somebody?
Other than-
another ring.
I know I
This
mentioned
long.
that like I know somebody here.
Or are we here to find the Itachi's
I
brother?
don't know what
Not. I mean, kind of, but not particularly.
It's on
so,
the to-do list for sniffing a trail, but not really. It's not like why we're here.
truth be told,
Why
I don't know
are
why
we
the
here?
fuck you came here.
I don't know.
Other than
But like it's my family's gonna, so we're gonna might get some help from him.
You said your mom was like really cool, right?
Oh yeah. And I just gestured towards the Arcana. It's like Sort of over there. She founded all that.
Oh, that's a lot. What is it like? Magic,
So,
like you kind of stuff, I assume.
Yeah, but in terms of like, I guess the thing I wanted to add, like in terms of like architecture and shit like that, is everything? Are we talking like stone buildings? Talking like kind of things.
Generally things are brick or stone.
Brick or stone.
There's wood
So
as
like,
well.
I'm just trying to, I guess, kind of come up with something on top of my head. Like, okay, so is this like outside of the wall, or is it like within? Or
It's within the wall. It's on the west side of the big bridge that spans the river in the middle of Cyrock.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a series of buildings. My envisioning, and you can change it if you would like, was something kind of like a college campus.
Something like that. Yeah, I was kind of going towards like the College of Winterhold sort of
Okay.
overall kind
Sure.
of feel.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, different. Obviously, not one building, but and so
Google that.
yeah.
Oh, so you're thinking more castle style? I
A
mean,
li-
that
a
still
little
fits in
bit,
here.
yeah.
So your buildings more resemble the outer walls than they do anything else, which would make sense given the
That
things that they keep within there of
Right.
the magic available.
Yeah.
She found it all? Where was it before?
That's not. Just
This man's
come on.
asking the real questions.
Let's just keep going.
Seems pretty hard to miss.
So, you arrive at the school.
Yeah.
This is at this point kind of decently into the afternoon.
Mhm.
The students either are starting their afternoon tutoring or aren't here, depending on whether or not they have people that can pay additional coin to do that.
I guess I don't know like where my father would be, like if he's still doing like paperwork and shit like in the school, or if I guess like where my home would be, and if he would be there. I don't know if it's like one of those things where like he lives where he works, or we do, or
No, I would say that you guys would live about 10-15 minutes by walk away from
Okay.
that building.
and he probably
but-
would still be here, right?
He would probably still be at work, but you would know that in short order he will be leaving.
In shorter, okay.
At least if the schedule remained what it was when you left.
Okay.
But not too much longer.
So let's hang out for a minute.
Okay. So you go to your house.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why not? I mean,
So compared to the rather large estate that is this school, you see pretty quaint style, but rather large, like cottage style home that has a series of blue lilacs across the porch that look like they needed to have been like given more care in more recent times, but it looks like somebody is making some attempt. And I assume you just kind of do a swift knock and then walk into your home as normal.
Yeah.
You know that they always leave a key under the rock
yeah.
to the left
So
of
just-
the door.
I'll just-
Quickly unlock the door and head inside, and creature of habit that he was, everything is exactly where it was when you left.
Cool.
The only
So
things that are different are the things that were yours,
Mhm.
and they're not there. They're
Right.
put away.
I mean, there are a couple
and-
things. I wouldn't have taken everything. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like, I
and-
still have a room here. There's like stuff
and
and shit there.
You, frankly, the things that were when you left were different places that you can still remember.
Mhm.
You know exactly where you put them
Yeah.
because everything has its place in this home.
Yes.
Um,
If everything is still going as planned and all that, my father should be home within, I don't know, half an hour or so, something like that.
And he doesn't mind.
If
Seven people just.
If I say you're fine, you're fine.
I find a chair.
and he quickly corrects you.
What do
No,
you
not
do to
that
the
chair.
chair?
That's
Not
his chair.
Not this.
Um,
Yeah, that one. You know.
All the chairs have a nice solid blue.
So.
And you can hear the ticking of a rather large grandfather clock that is very ornate, and your father has been building for some time.
Has he
Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does.
Has he made any more progress on it ever since I left, or?
He has. It's rhythmic, but you after sitting for a while and in the somewhat awkward silence, you do notice that the ticking is off, and it's not once per second.
Yeah.
Or well, not the normal rate of a ticking clock.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, there's a delay
Mhm.
in the clock, and you can tell in a matter of hours the clock's probably going to be wrong.
Yeah. Still gonna be right twice a day though.
Orderly.
That's what matters, right?
Let me tell you, the magic shop back home is not like this.
We take it pretty seriously here.
Watch this.
It's also not a magic shop.
Are there like things on the table, like candlesticks or something?
Sure.
There would be like a winter scented blue candle.
Okay.
It's like a lighter blue,
Like
like
this?
Sure, for God's sakes.
Okay.
When he's not looking, I'm just gonna be like,
So the base of the candle is the candle itself is circular, but the base of it is slightly off kilter now.
yep, just like, just a wee bit, not like a ton.
Not overtly.
Do I notice this when I turn back around?
I don't know. Make a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I can give myself an 18.
That's higher than your passive perception.
Yeah.
You don't notice.
Cool.
Does he
And-
notice me stealing it?
Good use.
Or the long rest. I had a 17 and an 18.
And in very short order, you guys sit in the quite awkward silence for some time before you hear the rap of a cane and the small amount of footstep coming down the same blue cobblestone that you made your way to this cottage.
There he is.
You hear the jingling of keys before the door. He tries the door and notices that it is not locked, because of course not.
Right.
And you hear shh.
Oh,
And-
fuck.
And you
Hands
hear,
on the table, everybody.
and he pushes the door open, and he sees you, and he sees all of you,
Hello.
and
Dad.
you see
Damn.
sad sword noises
Yeah.
as he puts his sword back into the sheath. That is also his cane.
You want this one?
You see a man. How old?
Probably something like 50s, somewhere around there, like middle-aged ish.
I'm picturing the.
Ow.
I'm picturing kind of the guy who's at the start of Jurassic Park. In my mind,
Oh,
I've never
he's old.
seen Jurassic
Yeah.
Park.
he's not quite that old.
I've seen Jurassic Park.
No, I
He's
had
a,
to get threatened to be
he's a-
tied to a chair to
he's a
watch Lord of the
zoomer.
Rings, for fuck's sake.
he's a zoomer. It's
One of those is much easier to watch than the other, my guy.
Hold on.
One is like
And it's not Lord of
6
the Rings.
movies.
and it's also not close.
No,
it's like
it's
Jurassic Park is
Wait,
some
hold on.
light watching.
Are we saying that
Jurassic Park is
better than Lord of the
infinitely
Rings?
I'm
easier,
saying it's easier
more
to watch.
consumable.
Okay, yes, it's more
Infinitely
consumable.
easier to watch.
Yeah, okay.
I would also
I
say it's
needed to
better.
really iron that out really
I would
quick.
also say it's better, but to each their own. I think that the storyline is dated. Fight me if you want to.
I think that
I'm on your side.
my rankings are based on how many
If
dinosaurs
that
this
same
have.
if the same
You know what? It's pretty much the same.
so if that same story came out today and there wasn't already a Lord of the Rings, that story would suck. It was only good because of when it came out and how it was written back in the day.
Nope. Masterpiece.
Compare it to Witcher, it loses every time.
Compared to Witcher.
Fuck yeah. Anyway,
No
Hold
comment.
on.
No comments.
um,
No comments.
anyway,
Anywho,
Rip Henry.
Yeah, that was.
he didn't die.
Rip Henry out of nowhere. I love it.
So,
Cats from downtown.
so with that, your father sees you, puts a sword
I
away,
want to play this fucking game.
and says,
fuck yeah.
I
I
didn't
wouldn't
want to
fucking-
disturb your work or anything.
Look at that.
Otherwise, I would have just came and said hello.
I see. Have you made tea?
No, I didn't.
Okay, make some tea, boy. And he goes, and you see that chair that you almost sat in that he told you not to?
2 bolters.
You see the same rut of a chair that he sits down into, and he opens a nice bit of paper, and he says, "It looks like the newspaper of the day." And he says to you, "So you didn't find the brother?"
No.
Huh?
Otherwise, I'd have told him.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd have him with me.
Maybe he didn't want to come home.
Are you missing your brother
Perhaps.
too?
Oh, your brother.
Yeah.
You did mention that.
Who else
I
is
did.
missing?
You don't
a
like to
brother?
talk
Show
about
hands.
yourself much.
Like, show a
I've
fucking
noticed.
hands.
I might have a brother.
Yeah, it turns out.
We are officially renaming our group to Band of Brothers.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess
I'm a
looking for a
brother.
brother is
Works for me.
Hell yeah,
a common
brother.
theme in this group.
Dan's an
Yeah.
only child.
Hell yeah,
He
brother.
doesn't-
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I'm an only
You
child.
guys are all
I'll
degenerate.
be your brother.
Yeah, we are.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. So
Cheers,
true.
my rack.
Cheers.
Craig, what's your dad?
Sorry, go ahead.
So,
Mr. Craig's dad.
no,
This dude's trying
sorry,
to roll down. Let's
I
go.
would have said this earlier. I've completely forgotten.
That's
My
okay.
dad's name is Armand.
Armand.
Armand. What up, killer?
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Armand.
Sorry, this was rather short notice. But it's been a rather tumultuous few weeks, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I don't think I can.
Well, I can fill you in, I suppose.
I do have to ask, am I supposed to pretend like you didn't leave?
You could. Doesn't make a difference to me, though.
Oh, this is awkward.
I'm like presentationing things. In my
I see you at least kept my sword.
Of course I did.
Are you not
talking about
supposed
that
to leave when you get older? Isn't that how it works?
Not everyone.
Some.
I'm Atosh, by the way.
Atosh,
he's-
nice
he is-
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He has been very popular
this
since
is
we walked in here.
Batuk.
Of course he has.
Yes.
Look at him.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
apparently I'm a golden
Look at him.
blue god.
Sorry. I wouldn't say God.
I'm the golden god.
But I'm Felix. It's nice to meet you.
Felix,
Farmer
nice
Dan,
to meet you.
pleasure.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And he closes the news and folds it and puts it next to him on the armchair.
Oh, you don't need to get up on our account.
Doesn't yet.
Yeah. Get away with it.
Not yet. And he doesn't stand, but he taps his cane twice on the ground and says, I would stand. Much harder for me now. And you look down, and it's not that the leg has gone limp or is in some way dismembered. It is just gone from about mid thigh down.
Yeah.
And then it's just tied off at the bottom.
Felix is like, oh no. I didn't notice, and then I said the thing.
You didn't know.
And
It was still rude. My mom would be ashamed.
and he says, "So you've come back. I assume you're going to leave again.
Of course.
What are you here for then? How can I help you?"
So, we have. So first of all, sorry, I gotta back up a little out of character.
Mhm.
Well, exactly why we came here. I know I
I
mentioned.
truly don't know.
I know I mentioned this. Right, I mentioned that my family.
I heard let's go there, and I said okay.
We don't know.
It's
We're here.
How long has it been since we actually planned it? Like 3 weeks? I don't know.
Yeah.
I have very big.
So
character motivation.
the only reason that I can think that you guys came this direction towards Cyroth
We're trying to
is
find the Adakune so you can kill him.
Oh.
Oko did mention that there is he did see your brother be bought. He does know that the ship that your brother was on went to the southwest out of the bay. Presumably that is in the direction of Cyroth. However, that does not necessarily mean that one port city has any connection or ties to the other port city. That was my confusion as to why you were like, "Yep, we're going that way then."
Wasn't this the closest place to
Yeah, kind of.
where we were at the time? Like
So,
we
Well,
turned.
no.
No, it wasn't closest, but it's
Oh,
southwest. So it's like, let's
Oh,
go
okay.
fucking southwest. Cyroth is down there. We go southwest. We fight some harpies. Now we're here.
It's the most logical place in the known world that we have in front of us where they would have.
So you've come from Bilgetrap, and then you were told out of Bilgetrap it sails to the southwest.
Yeah.
And the
Both south and west is Cyroth. There's also Fellfield. And there's this whole pirated area that Oko has told you that the Yotura do operations in. Like, essentially, if this were like north side, south side of cities, there's east side and west side of ocean. The Yotura generally do their business on the west side of the bay. Oko and his crew generally
Okay.
run the east side of the bay.
So we came on a lead on your brother.
We're looking for a guy who looks exactly like me.
I haven't seen anyone like you before.
So our lead is that my brother was sold into a slave trade,
The Yatura.
the Yatura, who operate everywhere apparently, but they have operations in like big cities.
They do operate here, of course. I mean, have you gone to the authorities?
I don't.
Problem is he was sold in
want to.
Bill's trap. So
Yeah.
authorities aren't really
Sold in
much
Bill's
help.
And you
Trap.
thought to tell me instead of telling the authorities?
Yes.
There's no authorities in Bill's trap, Dad.
It's fair
That's
enough.
true.
There are authorities here, though.
True.
I'm just trying to figure out how I would play into
I don't know
locating.
what they could do other than get themselves killed, and I don't want to get them killed.
I mean, I can certainly.
Felix is just like,
What?
You didn't die.
I didn't die, but I'm very uncomfortable with this conversation.
You just got a little cooked, a little medium rare.
Oh,
You're fine. We'll see.
Weird.
I'm sure tomorrow I could attempt to see him.
My brother?
I wouldn't be able to do much more than see him,
Oh.
and frankly, it would be difficult to do so since I mean, I guess if he looks just like you, but then if the problem is, I might just find you.
Yeah.
Because I don't know well enough. What's his name?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Backfire. His name is also Atosh, but spelled. I always get this mixed up.
He's
even
the A.
myself.
You're
He's
the
the
E.
A. I'm the E. He is Atosh.
So I'm looking at the
Atosh.
scrying spell in general here, and it's not looking good for you.
I know.
But he's alluding to the scrying spell, and he says, I wouldn't be ready to do it today, but I can certainly attempt tomorrow.
I mean, that would be most valuable.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know
I
how
was-
that would locate him, though.
I know. Then I would just see him.
Well, I would see.
Yeah, you would see him.
And
But
at the
I-
very least, we'd know he's alive and what can, sort of what
Well,
condition.
I
if
think he's
asleep.
alive because of this. And I take off the ring and I set it on
Yeah,
the
that was-
table.
Have you ever seen anything like this come through? Because I know I haven't.
He grabs the paper off the arm of the chair, does stand up, groans as he does.
At this point, I assume the tea is done already.
You hear the whistling of the tea as he's moving, and you finish making the tea. And he says, as he sits down at the table and scoops up, he doesn't touch the ring itself, but he grabs the chain that it's on, and he just holds it up in front of him, and inspects it pretty haphazardly. It looks like, and he says, "This is an ugly ring," and he hands it back to you. But no, I haven't seen anything like it.
Because it's not blue or it's just regular.
It's just a off shade.
Yeah.
And even in this household, just like everywhere else in this entire city, everything else is a shade of blue. Obviously, like the structural stuff is the color of the structure, but the walls are painted blue. The candle the thing holding the candle, everything here, and he takes the tea from you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You pour yourself a cup, and if anyone else would like,
Of course.
Yes, definitely. I'll take a cup of tea.
it's bluegrass tea.
Of course, it's blue.
No, I'm just kidding.
Right, you guys give sugar, right?
Oh yeah. Yes. Fucking blue. No.
Give me a couple.
Yeah.
You know what? Make it a third.
Well, okay, so my brother has the other side of this ring. He has the other one.
It's a.
And I don't know quite. I don't know if you've heard anything working like this, but sometimes it gets really heavy and it gets really hot. So it will get super heavy, and I have to take it off and drop it. And then it'll like wait a few seconds, and then wait a few minutes even, and then it's
Your
fine.
mother would know.
A fat lot of fucking good that'll do, huh?
I miss her.
I do too.
Yeah, I'll join you in that one. I'll
Um,
just put the ring back on. Like, okay, it's an ugly ring. Fuck me.
I came here just in
It
Because I
does
was
sound like
I know it sounds weird, but not even I know everything this ring does. It's weird because we both have one. Should I know what it
Yeah.
does? Yes. Do I? No. You know, I
that's
don't
not,
know.
that's
What's
not
that?
what he's getting at.
Sometimes you
I
get
just
handed
feel like
something
he's-
and you're
I
just
just feel
like,
like you're
I don't
gonna-
know what this shit does. You know?
I just feel like he's gonna. I feel like you're gonna call me an idiot.
It
No.
does seem like it would be affected by some sort of gravitational pull. Some sort of magic like that.
It just seems to
not
happen
sure
at
why
random, though. And that's what's
it would
confusing.
become hot.
Do you know of anybody at the Arcana that would know anything about this, or
Could you fetch your mother's book from her study?
you mean the one I've been carrying?
Not the one you took from here, no.
Yeah.
I'm glad you took something with you,
Yeah.
though, that
Yeah. I'll go
reminds
grab
you of me and home.
it. I'll grab the book. Hold on, out of character, I was asking that. Sorry, I meant to.
Yeah. So,
the book I took.
yes, you took that book, but this
Oh, there's
what he's
another
asking you for is like, so you have the book on how the spells are cast.
Okay.
There's a separate book that was for the Alabessir, the Arcana.
Yeah.
That was essentially to teach and to the research notes, if you will.
Gotcha,
Not
okay.
necessarily how it's done.
Yeah.
And that is more coveted that she didn't take to the school because she was holding onto that more dearly or more closely, so that she could teach the right
Yeah.
people in the right way.
Yeah.
This was how she discovered things.
Okay, gotcha. So I'll go and grab it. You're right.
And as you're quickly gone, he looks to you all and says,
He's gone.
Yeah, he did leave the room.
So,
Sips his tea.
Is your wife like gone or like
damn.
gone?
You see him nudge.
The candle bag.
Get fucked.
She passed years ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Sorry about that.
That's always very difficult.
Um,
Family's the most important thing
yeah,
there
we
is,
know for
after
about
all.
45 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
Because you do know where it is and what he's talking about.
And
Oh,
she
it's
always
fine.
kept her study
And
immaculate.
it's the exact same as always was.
Yeah.
The only thing when you walk into the study is that you do notice this is the only room that's not kept in quite the same military upkeep.
Yeah.
You always knew that he did have trouble coming in here,
Mm-hmm.
and generally you and your brother would have to make sure it's clean.
Yeah.
It was one of the very many things that he made sure that you guys did.
Yeah.
The other being the flower bed out front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was Craig growing up?
Any good, light-hearted
good child.
stories?
Well, we're talking.
Brother
shit.
was a little better at
Oh.
most things,
I'm just gonna set my tea down.
but the older one usually is. So
What happened to older?
I don't know.
he's gone too, and I'm not sure. And
Like he's gone.
this one, and you come back into the room
Yeah.
with the book. This one went to go find him, and he begins flipping through the book. I'm gonna make a check to see if he even knows what he's looking for. It was on 20 and went.
Oh
It
No.
feel like that sometimes.
whoa!
I'm just felt at 2.
Fuck off.
Was it 2?
God damn it.
Yeah, it went from very very.
You know
good
what?
to
Fuck
not
it.
so
I'll
good.
time bitch the old man.
Sure.
Yes. Dropping.
It went
Time
to
is
14.
too heavy for itself.
So
Dice is too heavy for itself. Fuck sakes.
Mm-hmm.
okay, so he does know what he's looking for, and he continues to flip for a bit.
Jury hasn't yet been unproductive. It would
So you-
I would have done the hand motion and shit. And
I'm glad that you're learning from her work. I hope someday you can help others do so.
Saints Row.
that's the intent.
Can't do that if you're dead.
I can't also sit here and just let her. Never mind. So I
You should
don't
let the police find him.
know. Yeah. Don't you think they would have at least come up with something by now, though?
Possibly.
What's your
Maybe.
brother's name?
Sam.
Xander?
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's only been knocked unconscious like 2 or 3 times. He'll be fine.
That's you, Batuk. But times that by 3, I think.
By 3, that's.
No, that was
Duke is still
yesterday.
trying to do the math of 2 or 3 times 3.
I'm surprised that
He
when you
got
go to
me.
nod your head, I don't hear rattling from. Fucking.
So what, your brother disappeared?
Mm-hmm. That's the whole reason why I left. Is the brain's ass home. He's been gone for months. I don't know.
He just left.
He's up and fucking left.
That's so weird.
I know. I don't know why. Don't know where he is. That's the whole reason why I even left this place in the first. No.
Oh.
To some people's chagrin, I know.
Everyone has to do their own thing at some point. I can't be mad at you forever for it. Sorry.
That like upsets me.
The lake.
Batman Beyond.
Like to no end how much that upsets me.
I'm sorry.
Did you ever see the cartoon?
Yeah, it was really good.
Alright, so we have
They were gonna make a
Atosh's
movie with
brother to
Michael Keaton
find,
as
we have
old Batman.
Gray's brother to find, We
I'm
have
not surprised they didn't. Sorry.
Elysium's slave master to
Would've
kill.
been bad.
We've got to fight the big dragon
Makes you feel
and
better.
rescue the princess.
Yeah, but I still would have liked to have seen them
Yeah.
try. And Michael Keaton as Batman is always fun for me.
It's true.
And we got to fight Hulk.
Old
We
school.
don't have to fight
him.
Hulk. Why do you have to fight Hulk?
I have a
That's
feeling.
insane. You want to fight Hulk.
I have a
Hulk is
feeling
washed
that's
up.
gonna be an inevitability.
Because I need to win this time.
Do you just want to fight Hulk just to fight Hulk?
Don't get me wrong. I also would like to fight him, but I also know that that'll be a battle that will quickly lose.
Nah, we could probably take him now, but I'd rather not.
We probably
We
could,
literally fought him,
but I don't
like,
know.
earlier
I'd rather
this
not
week.
chance that.
I know. I
Uh,
felt
We
like,
can take him
That
now.
was
We
like
fought him
4 days ago.
It was
yeah, well, we
We're
could
much
have
stronger.
make a plan about it and not be chaotic on a boat about it.
Also, I'm not gonna fight Hulk. Like, what the fuck, guys?
I mean, I wasn't.
I
gonna.
can
I don't
fill
have
you
to
in
kill
on
him. I just want to fight him.
He does eventually stop and point on the page, and the spell's not written here, but there is a spell that's tied to the ring, and he turns the book around
Okay, take a look at it.
and shows you all that it is possible to tether things together and tie them in such a way that if something happens to one, then it also happens to other.
Ooh.
And more specifically, the harm that happens to one would happen to the other, and anything good that happens to the one would also happen to the other.
Shit.
He goes on to say that there's, he shows you that very briefly and quickly, and then he goes on to flip it forward. So he explains this might be the source of the hot, and he flips it forward, and says, and in terms of the weight, it could be any number of things, but you might be dealing with something also in the school of Dunamancy that has to do with the weight of a star. I don't know what type of gem, if any, is embedded into the band of that.
I mean, it was just out of character. It was just like a steel
It's just
ring.
a gold
It's just a
band.
golden ring, but
Golden
that is, he's postulating that there might be something like literally in the
In the
band,
band,
yeah.
that you don't know about.
Let's saw it in half.
That is
You
the
say
weight
you
of a
don't know
star.
anything
I
about
don't think
it,
we could
right?
just saw that thing in half.
I just know
And
he
I
had
don't
one
think
and
you
I
can
had
saw
one.
that thing in half.
And he
And
says
they
to
just,
you,
like,
the only
gave
thing
it
that would
to
make sense
you?
to me is the source of the heat doesn't make much sense because with the tethering of people, it is for their health, not for kinetic energy being stored and tried to move when it can't. I'm not sure. The other thing with the star and the possibility of that is I don't quite understand why it would become heavy, because if anything, it would pull towards itself, or towards the other, but it's doing neither of those. Unless he's, I guess he could be on the other side of the world. In which case, maybe it is pulling towards him, and he's getting pulled towards you.
Can you use it in your
So we just gotta dig
magic
to
to help find him?
I can certainly see him potentially.
But that,
I mean,
but
but
we
the
ju-
ring, does that help you do anything else, or could we find somebody possibly that would use
Yeah.
that to find him? I know some bounty hunters back home that do kind of stuff
that
like
might
that.
help, but I'm not.
Well,
I
if you know
still,
bounty hunters, then why are you asking me? Why wouldn't you ask them? I'm not certain how you want to. If I knew how to find a boy, I would have found mine.
I mean,
that is true.
It's a really
Not-
good point.
I didn't really have a dad, but I mean, I shouldn't have lost him at first.
and I would have brought him home
Yeah.
or figure
I
out
know
why
you're an
he
orphan
left.
boy.
Did he not leave? Out of care, I don't think he left a note or anything like that. Right? I didn't
But you did
put
have
that down.
Dad.
No.
He was expected to have
raised
come
in the
back.
church
said
as
you
an
had a
what?
dad.
He was
orphan.
expected to have come back.
He was in the
He was
church.
like the kind of the prodigy son.
Becoming a hero.
That's what you were
But like
explaining
he
to
went
me.
out and just never came back.
Yeah.
But he was
It's me,
Bullshit.
the hero. Being in church. In a forest.
It
Never forget.
it might help him be able
Where?
to see him,
Okay.
But it's just seeing him. Not
but it
So
would,
it's
again,
probably
this is his ability to literally see him.
And criminals in
Using the
every city
scrying
we've been.
Um,
of course.
I don't think that there's any spell that he knows one way or the other that
Full circle.
can find him that you couldn't already do
Yeah, he's like-
yourselves, basically.
Might be able to see like if he's like still alive, which he most likely is if the ring is still doing shit.
I would agree with that. If the ring is activating, I don't think it would. I mean, I presume you haven't given that to somebody else and had that happen while they had it.
I have never let anybody else touch this.
I assume he would do the same.
Yeah.
I don't think it would activate.
Unless it was taken from him. But
I don't think it would activate in that case if it was with somebody else
Yeah.
and their patronage, because I would assume that the tether doesn't exist between the rings. That's just the conduit.
And you two were sent here together.
yes, we were sent here to. We were always sent down with a higher level mage to collect energy to power our world. That's the
Maybe
whole
that's
idea.
tether to the whole thing.
So were you guys like bodyguards or like apprentices?
Sort of, somewhere in there. Like we were just kind of along for the ride, and then stuff kind of happened, and the main guy was like, "Well, he's gone. I'm going. Are you coming?" And I was like, "What the fuck? No, I need to find him." And he left. And I really even don't know the magic of how to get home.
It'd
So
just be a
I
plane
figured
shift,
it would
right?
just be a one step at a time. Yeah, probably. But I don't know the spells or the incantations to get home, so one step at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Would it
yeah.
still? Would that tether still function if both of them are on different planes? Different planes, or
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't see how they would. Usually magic doesn't cross the planes unless it is exclusively meant to cross the planes. So using teleportation to traverse the planes, of course, can be done because that is the
Right.
intent of the magic that you're bending from the weave. But if you're trying to send the weave to two different planes at the same time, I can't see how the both of them would come to the same place.
Blink, blink, blink.
Sorry.
Pinwheel.
Yes.
The anime equivalent, like bloody nose,
I want
or
to
like
be involved, but
the
I don't
drip.
understand.
I'm gonna take the ring off the necklace. I'm gonna put it on. I'm in my emotions right now.
As I said, I can try to see him tomorrow, but that is the best I can do to assist you with this. I don't have information about that, and like I said, if I knew how to find a boy, I would.
Don't exert yourself on it. Then.
I just wanted.
It wouldn't
Did
take
you-
much. I would just need her crystal ball and some time.
Have you heard anything about slave trade coming into the city?
No, I have not. That is not something that I think would go on in this city. We're a bit more reputable and a bit better kept than the ilk that is to the east. I know that they pretend like they have the same import and export as we do. They don't. It's not
No.
close.
Not even. Maybe Kima? I can't fucking pronounce shit.
Kima?
Maybe Kima might?
Import and export like Cyroth? No, you know that they don't. This is the place that
Yeah.
they've only built really to study Felfield.
Okay, so probably not. So they probably wouldn't have come anywhere near any of this bougie bullshit.
For
To,
The slave trade
for
type
slave
thing?
trade type stuff?
oh, they don't. He wouldn't know that, and I don't
You-
think you would either.
I don't know, but
I wouldn't say that that's out because again, anywhere west of the bay is kind of where your clue's at now. It's not really that great of a clue because that's a lot of place.
but yeah.
But I mean, Kima's west of the bay. These islands here are west of the bay.
Mhm.
I feel like if I knew more about your guys' brothers, like maybe we could pin more information down.
Imagine me.
To be
That's
fair,
about all you've ever given me.
That is
Is me, but with a different letter in my name. But like,
it wouldn't surprise me if that's basically
imagine
like,
me done.
he's gotta like have his own interests.
I will
He
ask.
does.
Are you certain that he exists? His brother.
I'm
Of course, he's gonna say so, but it could be.
Well,
Trick of
I'm
the
not
mind.
lying.
I'm not saying you're lying. People's realities can be twisted and
I mean,
tormented,
here's the
especially
piece
if you're
of paper.
traveling
I'll
across
take the
time.
bag and I'll
I-
produce the pieces like the
I
documents.
believe
Like,
him.
here's his name on a manifest. And,
You said that's also your name.
well, my name, but my name's spelled with an E.
It's- If we do find him, I swear I'm going to confuse the both of them if that's it. But I believe him.
He's
Yeah,
much
I'm
more
gonna
like
wanna
Bird.
wear a hat.
All
Yeah.
I'm insinuating is that when planes
Is
are
he, like,
crossed,
jokey or
minds
serious?
can get crossed.
They can.
He's more serious.
Uh-huh.
He is in my league though with like magic and stuff,
Uh-huh.
but his magic is more centered on like making things look like something else.
More illusion.
It's more illusiony, where I'm more like I see things before they happen, so I'm like, stop.
You do
No.
do that sometimes.
I do before I light people on fire.
You do
We
that
both
too
like to do
sometimes.
that though.
I
He's not really. Other than that, he's more.
Are you like the personable one? Who's the evil twin?
He doesn't really talk to people. I mostly do the talking.
Okay.
So
okay.
you're the evil one.
I guess I'm more charismatic.
This discussion is going somewhere that I don't even.
I
know
just
what's
want to
going
know who we're looking for more personally.
You
Then I
like
can
know a
ask-
person who looks exactly like me, who has the exact same ring
I will
do.
say, if I don't find somebody that's not you when I look tomorrow, and I find you, I want you to understand that there is a possibility that you've made it all up.
I accept this possibility.
on. Then that would at least provide an explanation.
What about Xander? What's Xander like?
And
sorry.
was
You're good.
Better.
is
There would be art on the wall of your family.
Yeah.
But it's
Like,
years younger. This is the classic, like the two boys to the sides, the mom over the shoulder and the dad there. But this is when you guys were like 10 and 8, right?
Yeah.
So like, looks nothing like him now.
Mhm.
Tell
But
us some backstories.
they do look similar to each other, of
Yeah.
course.
In a bit.
I imagine Felix is doing that as well. Where you, tell me about
I'll-
your lives.
You know?
I'll get to that in a bit.
What did you guys do when you were kids?
I'm trying
I
to
guess.
work on my backstory badge.
We're not here for badge collecting. We're not playing Pokemon or anything.
You don't even have the badges to train me.
No, don't. So I guess also then, so we were hearing about his brother, and then I guess, did we, out of character, did we say anything about showing him the book or anything like that? Taylor?
No.
I don't think we mentioned that, did we?
Are you gonna show him the heretic book?
Taylor's,
Fucking sure.
so we,
I'm just fucking spilling everything for this guy.
I mean, for what it's worth, again, I barely know why you came here, so I don't know what the plan is. Otherwise, I would assist you in remembering. But
Yeah.
I
I
only
also
know
think-
that the reason why you came this way is because there was a city to the southwest.
yeah.
I'm not gonna show him the heretic book. But
So what?
Yeah, it's like I'm not really sure.
I'm not gonna show him the heretic book.
No, okay. Yes.
Well, tomorrow if you want to look, we can look. And
Yes,
if you find me, then we'll cross that bridge when I'll cross that bridge when I get there.
yeah. I can fill you in on everything that's happened between when I left and now, if you would like. And like I guess
Sure.
for
Yes, do.
I guess for game is just to keep the game rolling. Just say like I'll
keep
tell him
your
about it
tea
because that
hot.
shit.
Okay.
Thank
Tell him.
you.
So I know that he's not up north. I know that he's
Nice.
not
So
in
you-
Billstrap. You know, at least see it.
At least
So
so
Isn't
much
where
as you
we're
found.
friends,
So
but
what?
it is a nice
At least
It's a
so
nice
much
touch,
that you
isn't it?
found.
Yeah. So like crossed a couple of things off the map.
Yeah, and in telling you that, he does tell you that he checks at least once a week to make sure he's still around, and that he is.
He is okay.
Did he like have something he was interested in, like somewhere he wanted to go or learn about?
Would you like to know?
I am asking. Yes.
So you would like to know?
Yes.
So the fuck would I.
Oh.
So the fuck would
okay.
he? Because he gave nothing.
Let me have some more tea there.
He gave nothing. Literally.
Your cup's just empty, and you just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Josh is literally just pouring the cup.
Yeah. So, not much narrowed down. I know, but at the very least, he can't have gone that far.
I know he's still alive.
Good.
Maybe he's finishing the work, and he flips towards. It's almost like he kept flipping to this page in the past, very very deftly, and the book like opens itself to the page as he kind of flips it, where it's been settled here, in where the research that his wife, your mother, was doing just stopped, as abruptly as she did, and. He gestures to it and he says, "Maybe he's trying to finish."
So why insist on doing that on his own? Why not tell me? He never told me anything. Did he tell you anything about it?
No.
So that's. I guess I just want to find so I can just smack him and be like, "You fucked up." Wouldn't do much good, obviously, but. And I don't suppose I'd have any inkling of. I guess not. Sorry, I'm just trying to.
So, do you edit out the whole part about the book when you're telling him everything?
I don't think it was ever explicitly said, but yeah, I would.
Okay. Did you also edit out the dragons that you've met along the way? Like the ones that asked you to. The ones that Felix is like, stop telling people.
I will.
I sure am.
Every dragon just says, "Don't tell us about."
I
tell
will
anybody
kind of
else."
just.
It's like, "Hey, we met this fucking dragon."
Let me give you the exact
I'll be-
coordinates. It's
I'll be-
wild, man.
I'll be kind of just like.
Go there.
This is kind of on. I'd rather, if you would keep this under your hat, if you don't mind. But
Oh, okay. So you do fill him in, but not.
But like to let him know, like, hey, this also that's kind of a
Not
secret.
sure how he wants to scratch it.
I'm traveling with people that don't really keep secrets that well.
What?
But yeah, so I'll definitely edit the part about the book out. And I guess just as a side note, out of character for you guys, I'm not going to mention that unless it's explicitly brought up if we want to ask him about it. So he might know because like we got resources here that might lead us to another one of these tomes or how to destroy it or where to store it, something like that. But I'm not mentioning it unless it's explicitly mentioned.
What?
Is it though?
No, unless somebody else wants me to.
I guess I'm just
I don't
asking
know
the
that kind
table
of
because
stuff.
you said you would tell them if they wanted. I'm not saying you should. I'm just asking.
I know what I
So
want
I
to
know what if there's a response.
But I'm
I
not
will
gonna
give it.
ask it because that would be rude. Yeah. I'll drink my empty teacup, thank you.
At this point, I would have mage handed some more tea over there and.
Oh, thank you. Can I have some sugar too?
I would mage hand some
I think I
sugar
can
and
do
shit.
that.
I like it sweet.
It's the perfect tea. Temperature, taste, air tang.
Did we just become best friends?
So yeah,
As long as you don't mind me being blue sometimes.
No.
So when I say it's been a tumultuous few weeks, that's what I mean.
You see.
So you can forgive me for dropping in unannounced to maybe
I'd
ask.
rather at least one of my sons drop in unannounced.
This shit is fucking awkward, bro.
Yeah, how do you think? How do you think I feel?
Not as awkward as we do.
God damn.
It's just I know what I wrote for my hometown, so this is just like extra fun to me.
I can go back to the most hunky-dory place of all time. The squirrels will be fucking
No.
singing songs.
I mean, kind
No,
of.
everything in Swaywood is red. No.
Yeah.
But they like have some sort of like Swaywood and
No.
Cyroth have like some beef with each other, and so
Yeah.
they get once a year they have like
We
a
are
sporting
fairly
competition,
close in terms
and it's
of
called Red
sports
versus
cities.
Blue. Where I'm kidding.
Yeah, the Jets and the Sharks.
Fucking yeah.
So,
Just
is there anything else you'd like to discuss with Armand?
So there was the other thing.
Armand Treshy. Mr. I don't have all the names and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Can't name my NPC Belmont, huh?
I don't actually know who the fuck you're referring to. So.
Someone in Critical Role.
Oh, yeah.
You're out. You see? You lost.
You
Yeah.
lost.
There was somebody. And fucking Adam said it, not me.
Lost.
I
Kick
guess
the
I'll
L.
take the L.
Said it at the same time.
I will bring up a list. Well, I mean, I guess. Well, I don't know if I want to do that with Cassie not here.
I want to ask a very specific question to Cray when we are not with your dad.
Yeah. So, I guess I would have to wait until Cassie comes back to ask about like, would Elysium be okay if I ask about something to do
The
with
bracers.
the braces?
No, she's been pretty open with sharing and showing, and he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't have any indication on how to get those off or what they're
Yeah.
doing. Same as basically every other person that's looked at it. It's mystified in the same way.
Damn it. Okay. It was worth
This
a
is
shot, though.
again the magic that is used in these in the shackles is something greater than arcane.
Greater than arc.
That's why it's coming up empty every single time there's identify or anything else.
Okay. Shit. Alright, well, that was worth a shot.
Yes, sir.
I think that's all I'd really want to overtly discuss with him.
Okay. He, as always, once the sun is setting, as he always has, since before his wife passed and still after, as the sun begins to set, he takes his walk all the way down to the pier, watches the sunset, and will return. So he leaves he leaves kind of unannounced. In like, you guys are kind of mid conversation. He looks out the window, and he just says, "You'll have to excuse me." And he stands up, pushes away from the table, and begins his walk.
It was nice to meet you.
It was good to meet you as well.
Thank you for the tea.
He'll be back.
He closes the door.
Mei-chan. You were
Mei-chan.
wanting to ask me something.
You don't also have
This
Mei-chan.
is
I do
kind
have
of
Mei-chan.
Definitely not a
I
nice
do.
question, but it seemed extra not nice in front of your dad. What happened to your mom?
She passed. She.
Like magical accident kind of passed?
Did we hash out the details? I don't remember.
It's your backstory.
Fuck.
I defer to you.
Improvise. Improvise.
Your call. How'd you kill
I mean,
your
if
mom?
you were killed, you don't know.
Jesus.
Question? Answer.
Your mom,
My-
Jesus.
This is an essay.
Well, who else made the decisions? Mom and dad.
If you would like, it is about to be 10.
Yeah.
If you'd like, you can defer that question.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
pick it up
fine.
next
Defer it.
in a couple weeks and iron out the finer
I'm
details.
desperately
Extra credit.
curious.
How'd you kill your
D&D character.
I'll pin on
But
that,
I'm
but
happy to wait.
I'll
And-
put a pin in that. But I know that she did Felix did mention childhood stories and stuff, and like I'll.
Yeah, fill in whatever
Man.
you would like to.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like
It'd be like that when you come
You're
to your
gonna be
character's
shell
home.
shocked when you go to my house. That's all I gotta say.
There's no way that we're going to be shocked by the house of Felix.
No.
It is going to be.
Cray specifically will be shell shocked by the.
Hello, mother. Hello,
Yeah.
father.
by just a loving family.
2 parents and a loving family. Cray fucking worldview broke.
Whoops! Did I do it again
I
and make a
kinda-
character with a happy family?
I kind of fucked it up to where like I didn't want it to come off as hostile, but just tense.
Yeah.
I guess you know, like
It wasn't. I'm sorry if it came off as hostile, but there is like a lot of like I told
But
you
she
not to
still got
go.
along with
and
her.
you
Craig's
left.
like, I'll do as I please.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying,
And it's so it's not hostile. It's
Yeah,
more
it was
like
partially
apprehensive
mind
Yeah,
at best.
That's kind of what I
It
was.
wasn't just a
Okay,
purely.
I'm gonna go. Stop. And then